Sports Fanatic channel, guys. We have the Boston Celtics and the Brooklyn Nets here. And so right now, Boston leads this series 3-0, and we're going to see if they can finish tonight, or does Brooklyn still have a heartbeat here? Do they still believe in themselves at this point? Well, early on, they get a three-point shot up there, and they missed that one. Rebound by the Boston Celtics here. And again, Boston, if you're Boston right now, you have an opportunity to get that 4-0 sweep right now. And so who would have thought this series would have played out this way? I'll admit, I did not think that there's going to be a sweep, but we are on the verge of seeing if that's going to be true. Right now, Al Horford, he has the ball here. It's going to be a foul called here. You can see Jaylen Brown, they're fighting to get open there. They're going to call that foul there against Seth Curry. It's going to be a personal foul right there. Again, this Boston team, they've been playing tremendous defense, and quite frankly, they found a way to put a stop to both Kyrie and KD. Right now, Brown has it. Brown puts it up, and the Celtics get the first points of this game right here. They're up 2-0 in this one. Kyrie Irving with the basketball across his half court right now. Has it up top. Going to set the screen for him. Makes the pass to Curry. Seth is looking. He makes the pass to Andre Drummond. He has it. Bounce pass there to Kyrie. Wasn't ready for it. Kicks it back out. Gives it back to Kyrie. Sets the screen for him. Kyrie goes in. Kyrie puts the shot up. Kyrie missed it. That's a shot he normally makes right there. And so Tatum has it. Tatum gets inside there, but ball goes out of bounds. Possession will stay with the Boston Celtics right now. And so we've got Old Man Mob here getting the chat started today. What's good with you? And you say, what's good, JB? Everything is good right now, unless you're a Brooklyn Nets fan right now. Then maybe it's not that great. But for everybody else, hey, it's pretty good right now. Meanwhile, Boston got another bucket right there, and they're up 4-0 in this one. Durant with the basketball here. It's going to be a foul here. They're going to call a foul against Tatum here. And Tatum, he's been playing lockdown defense. Got to respect the man that's not afraid to go out there and play offense and defense, you know, playing on both sides of the court. Let's see, old man says, Nets going to lose again. And so – I mean, I had to stream this game right here to see are the Nets really going to go out like this? If they have any kind of pride left, now's the time to show it. KD with the basketball, two guys on him. Takes it inside, puts it up. All right, KD gets that one to fall there. Boston up 4-2 in this one. Marcus Smart with the basketball, crossing half court here, guarded by Kyrie Irving. Gives the ball up to Brown. We've got a foul called here. But again, we're here in the first quarter with 10 minutes and 9 seconds to go. Again, the Celtics lead this one 4-2 right now, and they're up 3-0 in the series. They end up bound the ball to Marcus Smart. Has it up top, got a screen taking place. They're going to give it to Jason Tatum there. He spins off, tries to go up with it. It's going to be a foul called there. So it's going to be a shooting foul coming up here. Again, that foul was against Andre Drummond. But yeah, old man, definitely excited about our collab tomorrow with Coach Dante. That's going to be exciting. Certainly looking forward to that. Meanwhile, Tatum gets the free throw to fall. Score right now 5-2. All right, second free throw attempt coming up here for Jason Tatum. Free throw is up. And free throw is good. 2 for 2 at the free throw line here. Celtics up 6-2. Kyrie going to bring the ball up cross half court here. Guarded by Marcus Smart. Couple screens being set here. Sets the pick. Still has it. Gives it up here. Brown makes the pass to KD. KD being aggressive to get his shot up there. He missed that one. Celtics get the rebound here. Jason Tatum's got it right here. Makes the pass to Brown. Brown pulls it for three. And he missed that one. Andre Drummond gets the rebound. Gives it up to KD. Crosses half court here. Going to set the screen for him. Jump shot. Missed it. Celtics get the rebound here. Jason Tatum's going to bring it up court. Kyrie's trying to play defense. Nice spin move there by Tatum. Gets it down low to Al Horford. He goes up with it. Gets the 2 points. All right, 8-2. So the Celtics right now getting off to a fast start in this one. If you're the Celtics, you're thinking finish. You did a great job here. You just need to finish the series here and make it a short series. Ball goes out of bounds, going to stay at the Brooklyn Nets. Let's see. Old man says, yeah, it's going to be fun and can't wait for the draft. Hopefully, Bill Belichick hit big on this draft. Hopefully, he'll take our advice there, but we will see. We will see how that plays out there. And I'll be really interested to see what we do in the first round. I am hoping that we do move back, though. The more I think about it, the more I like the idea of moving back, unless there's someone that's just available that's just going to be a game changer, honestly, at a high level. But I feel like we'd be best off to move back and get some more draft picks, in that second and third round, honestly. Meanwhile, Brooklyn gets that shot to fall. Seth Curry with the 25-footer right there. Hits the three-point shot right there. So score right now, Boston 8, Brooklyn 5. Jason Tatum has it. Guarded by Seth. He hit the ground. There's going to be a foul there. And so, yeah, that foul right there is going to be on Seth Curry, a personal foul there. So that's his second already early in this one. So early in the first quarter there, you've already got Seth with 2 fouls right there. We'll keep an eye out for that as this game continues to play on. Again, right now, Brooklyn facing elimination if they do not win this game. All right, Celtics inbound the ball here. Tatum has it. Has it up the top here. Guarded by Claxton. Nice moves here. Makes the pass to Smart, who shoots the 3. And he missed that one. All right, Kyrie's got the ball here. But we've got another foul call. A couple early fouls being called here. Let's see, old man says, I'm thinking the same thing. Maybe get a second and a couple day 2 or 3 picks. And so, there's just so many good players there. So I'm all for it right there. And so I feel like specifically for what we need to do, it'll be a great time for us to trade back out of that first round pick. There's a lot of guys that we can get in that second and third and fourth round that can come in there and be some key pieces for this team. And even, beyond that, but just, mentioning those especially. But again, right now, the Celtics lead 9-5 in this one here in the first quarter with 8 minutes and 11 seconds to go. All right, Daniel Thesis here at the free throw line. That one goes up. That's good as well. All right, so it's 10-5 right now. The Nets going to inbound the ball here, going to bring it up. They've got Dragic in there running the point right now. He makes the pass to Claxton. Claxton gives it up here. Patty Mills makes the pass there. Almost a turnover, but they still have the ball. Patty Mills makes the pass to Katie, who goes inside there and gets fouled. Now, Kevin Durant here, he's been taking a lot of the heat there. And when you're as good as he is, you're going to get the heat there. But honestly, is what Kyrie said at this press conference about chemistry. We know what all took place there. A lot of that has to do with Kyrie there. But Kevin Durant, he's been taking the bulk of the heat here. So you know that he's going to come out especially looking to try to seize control in this one. He has not had a series up to his standard. So you know KD's going to come out firing in this one. And so we'll see how he does here facing elimination. Can he at least get Brooklyn to win? He's 2 for 2 there at the free throw line. 10-7 is the score. Again, the Boston Celtics right now in the bonus here in the first quarter with 7 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Marcus Smart with the basketball, going to cross half court right now, has it up top, gives it up to Jason Tatum. Tatum, guarded by KD, going to take the jumper. He missed it, but they get the offensive rebound, and he lost it. All right, so the Nets with the basketball here. Dragic has it, crosses half court here. Going to give it up to KD. KD takes the quick 3. KD makes the quick 3. So you already got Kevin Durant right now. He's getting heated up here. He's getting heated up. Let's see. Old man says rumors are Giants are shopping receiver Darius Slayton. And so I feel like the Giants right now, they're involved with just about every type of trade thing. Quite frankly, the Giants, they realize they made a lot of mistakes over the past, and they're trying to find a way to rectify that. So they are looking for trade partners left and right, it seems like. But a guy like Darius Slayton, we'll see where he goes, though. We'll see where he goes. But again, right now, we're all tied up 10-10 right now, but the Celtics are at the free throw line here. Jason Tatum gets that one up. Jason Tatum gets that one to fall. Let's see if we can get the next one to fall as well. But Kevin Durant right now, he's already got 2 personal fouls early in this one. So as the coach, do you sit him or do you let him play through it at this point? I feel like facing elimination right now, what are the odds that you guys come back anyways? You got to hope that he just plays smart for a little bit longer. So I think you got to keep him in there. Meanwhile, they inbound the ball here. Dragic brings it up here, crosses half court. He has it guarded by Al Horford. He gives it up to Kevin Durant, who's guarded by Brown right now. Kevin Durant being very aggressive. 2 guys on him. He's got to do something with it. Bounce pass to Claxton. He kicks it up top to Patty Mills. Patty Mills has it. Pulls the jumper. And Patty Mills gets that one to fall. We're all tied up 12-12 in the first quarter with 6 minutes and 55 seconds to go here. But the Celtics bring the ball up here. Again, they're in the bonus right now. Jason Tatum has it guarded by Claxton. Tatum gets inside, kicks it out there. And so we've got Al Horford for 3. And he gets that one to roll around and fall in. Celtics up 15-12 with 6 minutes and 42 seconds to go in the first quarter. But Kevin Durant he's been very aggressive here. Makes the bounce pass to Claxton. Claxton goes inside there. Unable to make it a 3-point opportunity, but he does get the opportunity to go to the free throw line here. And we're going to see if he's going to be able to take advantage. Again, that foul was against Al Horford right there. But we've got a full timeout called by the Brooklyn Nets. And so, Braden, what's good? What's good? And you say, hey, JB won't be here that long. I have something to go to. Understand that, Braden. Thank you so much for coming through. Appreciate you like always, man. And yeah, have a great rest of your day. But thanks again for coming through, Braden. And we're that much closer to the draft, guys. That much more closer to the NFL draft. Y'all know that I've been counting down for this for a minute. But again, right now, we're currently at the commercial so far in this one. And so far in this one, the real story is so far in this one is that you've got Kevin Durant coming out. He's being aggressive here. He's got 7 points so far in this one. We have not seen him be this aggressive throughout the entire series here. And so, I mean, many people thought the game 1 early on would probably be his worst game, but it was actually his best game so far of the series, and we'll see how that plays. And so Braden says, JB is a big Brooklyn Nets fan. Anybody that saw me in the playoffs last year, you guys would have saw that I celebrated super hard when Brooklyn lost to Milwaukee. I was anti-Brooklyn that year. I don't know how I had a change of heart there. Maybe I'm starting to feel bad for those guys because my Lakers are in the same boat, except we didn't make the playoffs. But that is what that is. But definitely not a Brooklyn fan, though. Definitely not a Brooklyn fan. Oh, yeah. But again, we're at the commercial right now. But, yeah, I do love the way that Kevin Durant's being aggressive right now. Kyrie, he's 0 for 1 out there so far, so we'll see if he gets going here. Steph already has 2 personal fouls on him for Brooklyn. Meanwhile, for Boston, though, I mean, Jason Tatum, he's getting a good dish of the work here. He's got 4 free throws already in this one, so being aggressive, he's got 4 points in this one. Al Horford has 5 points here, and Jaylen Brown, he's got 4 points in this one as well so far. But now's a good time to make sure that if you haven't done so already, that you do press the thumbs up button here. And also, if you're someone that's new, make sure you are subscribed to the channel here. Appreciate you guys and all the support here. And yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing how this game's going to play out here. Will Brooklyn really get swept? That is what we're here to see. Let's see. Brayton says, JB, you need to find a broom if the Celtics win tonight. And so, oh, most definitely. And so, most definitely. But again, tomorrow, me and Old Man, we're going to be on Coach Dante's channel. We're going to be collabing with him tomorrow around 6 p.m. Eastern time there. So that means my next stream will be Wednesday in terms of the next NBA playoff stream. Then after Wednesday, it'll be entirely, Thursday, Friday, Saturday will be dedicated to the NFL draft. And so I believe Sunday will probably be the next day that I stream the NBA playoffs again. But again, right now, we're still at the commercial right now. We're not missing anything, but the Boston Celtics, they're up right now 15-12. Again, Brooklyn called a full timeout. All right, we're getting ready to return back to the action here. Let's see. Braden says, he says, I'll be there hopefully. Hoping so, Braden. Hoping so. Appreciate that. Let's see. Braden says, also watched your mock draft last night. And so how'd you feel about it? Which pick stood out to you? Meanwhile, we got Nick Claxton here at the free throw line. Free throw goes up. He missed that one. All right, so here goes the second free throw attempt. Again, he missed the first one. Claxton gets this one up, and he missed that one as well. Both of those, he was a little bit too strong on both. All right, Celtics get the rebound here. Jason Tatum's going to bring it up here. He's guarded by Kevin Durant right now. Gives the ball up there. Marcus Smart, he makes the pass to Brown, and Brown goes inside there, draws the contact. Referee say it went out of bounds, though, so the ball's going to stay here with the Celtics. They've got 12 seconds to work with here on the shot clock. And let's see, Braden says the Jalen Tolbert pick in the second round. And so interesting there, interesting. Meanwhile, Brown shot that one. He missed it. All right, so you've got Grogic here with it. And so, he hits the ground there. Turn the ball over. Brown has it. Picks up his dribble. Looking for something to get a ball to. Theus gives it back. Hits the ground again. I mean, my man stays on the ground right now. I believe they're going to call that one on Dragic there. All right, so the first free throw attempt falls right there by Jaylen Brown. Let's see, Braden says, I watched his highlights, and he is really good at making contested catches. And so, all these guys here, I'm excited for them, honestly, because a lot of them are going to end up in some places where they're really going to have an opportunity to come in here and make a huge impact. And so there's a lot of good guys. I mean, you talk about second rounders, guys like him, maybe even a guy like Sky Moore and all like that. So there's a lot of talent that'll be there in that second and even third round, honestly. I mean, Claxton gives the ball up to KD. KD gets it. Makes the pass there to Dragic, who shoots the three. Missed that one. Gets the rebound, though. Kicks it out. KD's going to shoot this time. He missed that one. All right, Celtics get the rebound here. Again, they lead this one 17-12 in the first quarter with 5 minutes and 42 seconds to go. Brown has it up top. Gives it to Smart, who gives it back. He's guarded by Claxton right now. Takes a couple of dribbles here. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Steps back. Takes the jumper. He missed that one. But they get the offense. They almost had the offensive rebound right there. Nets have the basketball here. KD's got it right now. KD gives it up. Dragic has it. He goes inside there. And an offensive charge right there. Wow, I'll tell you what, though. These Celtics, they are not afraid to take a charge. Wow. All right, so here goes the Boston Celtics here. Bring the ball up court here. Picks up his dribble, makes the pass. Gets it off the bounce pass, puts it up, gets it to fall. 19-12 right now. 7-point lead for the Boston Celtics with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. But Kyrie Irving has it. He's been pretty quiet today. Extremely quiet. They set the pick for him. Kyrie has it against two guys. Goes in there. Tries to put it up there. Not going to work. Marcus Smart has the basketball here. Kicks it out. He goes inside. Draws the contact and gets the shot to fall right there. And so the Celtics are getting things to go their way right now. They're up 21-12. All right, we've got Derek White right now at the free throw line. Again, he just made the shot there, so we're going to see if he can get the free throw to fall as well. Again, we're here in the first quarter with 4 minutes and 47 seconds to go. The Celtics lead this one 21-12. Make that 22-12 after that free throw. So a 10-point game right now for the Boston Celtics here. But Kyrie Irving has it here for the Brooklyn Nets. Crossing half court right now, guarded by Marcus Smart. Couple screens being set here. Patty Mills moving around. Gives the ball up to Kevin Durant. He's got it there on the wing. Kicks it out to Kyrie. Kyrie with the jumper. Missed that one terribly. Celtics with the basketball. White gives the ball up to Brown. Brown goes inside, aggressive with it. Misses that one. Nets get the rebound there. Dragic has it. He gives the ball up to Claxton. Claxton goes inside there, draws the contact. Going to call the block. So they called the block that time. I guess you just can't get them all. And again, the Celtics right now currently in the bonus, and we're in the first quarter with about 4 minutes and 16 seconds to go. Right now, Boston hosts a 10-point lead, 22-12, but we've got Brooklyn, Nick Claxton right now at the free throw line. He was 0 for 2 earlier. Make that 0 for 3. This time he's short. All right, this free throw's up, and he missed that one too. So he's 0 for 4 right now at the free throw line. Marcus Smart, he's going to bring it up past half court right now. For the Celtics, they host a 10-point lead, 22-12. Gives the ball up to Brown. Brown has it. Makes the pass to White. White for 3. Missed it. Claxton gets the rebound here. KD's going to bring the basketball up for the Brooklyn Nets here. Down 22-12. Bounce pass to Claxton. Claxton off the block, gets that one to fall. All right, so it's 22-14 right now. Boston with an 8-point lead here in the first quarter with 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Marcus Smart crosses half court here. Got Williams going in motion. Up, they're going to call a foul here. It's going to be against Boston. Let's see. Old man says, Bowden liked the tweet of Patriots trading back. He's thinking like everyone else is. He's definitely getting drafted by the Patriots. And so, oh yeah. I love that move right there. I just wish that instead of the 5th that it was N'Keal Harry. That would have made my day if it was him instead. Meanwhile, the Celtics here bringing the ball up court here. Again, the score right now is Boston 22, Brooklyn 16. Marcus Smart with the basketball up top here. Jaylen Brown sets the screen, and so Smart kicks it in the corner. Williams for 3, and Williams gets the Celtics 3. Look at that. They're confident in each other right now. This is a team that fully believes, and they're playing extremely high basketball on both ends. They take pride on defense and offense. Meanwhile, Brooklyn gets the 3-point shot to fall right there, so Kyrie Irving gets that one to fall. Okay, so it's 25-19. Marcus Smart with the basketball across half court here. Got a screen being ran, gets it up to Jaylen Brown here. Brown versus Brown. He kicks it out to White. Kicks it up top back to Smart. Smart going to try to take Grogic here. He's got about 6 seconds to work with on the shot clock. Gets inside, lays it up, gets it to fall. All right, it's 27-19 right now. 8-point game. Kevin Durant here crossing half court here. Screen set for him. Still has it up top here. Again, it's an 8-point game. KD being aggressive. Guarded by Williams here. He lost the ball. It went out of bounds, and it's going to be Celtics basketball. And so you just see the energy that comes from the Celtics here when they get defensive stops. They take just as much pride in that, if not more, than when they score offensive points. And that's the difference between these two teams. Again, the Celtics right now, they call a full timeout right now. So again, the Celtics lead this one 27-19 here in the first quarter with 2 minutes and 22 seconds remaining. Let's see, Braden says, do you think the Pelicans win the series versus the Suns? And so I'm starting to entertain that idea, Braden. I mean, Devin Booker, that's just a big piece right there to be without. I'm really starting to entertain that series right there. I still, right now, am leaning towards the Suns winning it. But if they keep playing like I'm seeing lately, I will definitely be switching that in about a game or two. But right now, I'll still give that edge to the Phoenix Suns right now. But it's certainly possible, And again, right now, we're currently at the commercial right now. And so you look at this game right now, Kevin Durant for the Brooklyn Nets, he's 3 of 7 out there on the court, a pair of free throws as well. He's got 9 points in this one. He's coming out being aggressive. Kyrie's got just 3 points here. Stephy's got 3 points as well. Meanwhile, for the Boston Celtics here, you've got Al Horford with 5 points. Jason Tatum, he's got 4 points here. Jaylen Brown, he's got 6 points here. Off the bench, you've got White with 5 points as well. And so, I mean, it's a team effort out there. They're getting it done team-wise, offensively and defensively here. And they host an 8-point lead here as they're trying to pull the broom out here against the Brooklyn Nets and trying to sweep them on their home court. But again, right now, we're currently still at the commercial right now. But I'll ask this question right now for you guys that are watching. Should Brooklyn lose this game, whether it's today or whether it's the next series? Should Brooklyn run it back with the guys they currently have? Or what kind of changes do you think that Brooklyn needs to make for this team to actually be able to meet expectations? Obviously, we know there was various amount of factors that did play a role this year as to why they did not be the team that many people projected that they were going to be in the preseason and stuff like that. So do you guys feel like Brooklyn should run it back with the core that they have now? Or should they try to just mix things up there and try to see, maybe if KD will let them have a little bit more leeway in terms of switching things up? You guys let me know. But again, we are still currently at the commercial right now. All right, let's see. Braden says, no, they need to get more role players and get rid of Ben Simmons. And so, oh, that boy, Ben Simmons. I mean, Ben Simmons is, man, I may have to one day do a rant on Ben Simmons one day. But I'll say what, though. I mean, my man, he finding a way to get paid and not do anything. I mean, I wish we all had, people in our corner like he does that just, supports you with your excuses and stuff not to go out there and play. Let's see. Old man says, Iron might leave. Yeah, Kyrie Irving, he might leave. But if I'm the Nets, I would only offer him a year-by-year contract and find a way to trade Ben Simmons. And so Braden says that they should have not traded James Harden. And so, and of course, and we know how Harden is now. When Harden decides that he doesn't want to play, at this point, Harden's just going to shut down and it's going to be felt. Meanwhile, Kevin Durant finishes the fast break there. All right, 27-21. Let's see if they can spark Brooklyn right now to try to get on a run to end out this first quarter here with about a minute and 50 seconds left to go. Kevin Durant, he's got 11 points in this one already. Jason Tatum with the basketball here, going to run a screen here. Marcus Smart gives it back to Tatum. Another screen ran here, gets it down low. Turnover there. Kevin Durant has it right now. Bounce pass to Claxton, and Claxton puts it up there. Unable to finish, but he's going to go back to the free throw line here. Let's see. Braden says, if it's like one of your Baker Mayfield rants, it's going to be good. Oh, man. I wonder what has been my best rant on any of my streams. Obviously a bunch of times I'm always going at Kevin Durant, but I don't know. I feel like my Spencer Rattler rant was probably up there as well. And so I feel like it has to be between those two. I can't think of another person who I was more harsh than that. I think I skipped one that old man has. Let's see. Old man says Harden not playing much better than KD and Kyrie are. And so that's true. That's true. Let's see. Old man says the only difference between Baker and Ben is Baker will play hurt. And so, facts. I mean, none of them can shoot or do what they're intended to do. That's for sure. None of them can shoot or throw. But you're right about that. At least Baker has the guts to go out there when he shouldn't be. Meanwhile, Jason Tatum for three. Missed it. Tried to get the putback in, and he was unable to convert that one. But he will be going to the free throw line. Again, both teams right now currently in the bonus here in the first quarter with a minute and 19 seconds to go. And Boston leads this one 27-21. And again, we're still in the first quarter with a minute and 19 seconds left to go. All right, Robert Woodson's first free throw goes up, and he missed that one. Let's see. Old man says, JB, before Ben Simmons getting paid, man, pay me half, and I will get at least one bucket. Yeah, I can get you a bucket a game. I can get you that. I'm going to go out there and I'll shoot a three. I'm not afraid to go out there and shoot a three. If they want to put me in the free throw line there after they realize my free throw shooting percentage, that's fine as well. I'll get something on that board. Best believe that. I'll average more than Ben Simmons. No doubt about that. All right, Kevin Durant has it on the wing. Ball goes out of bounds. He just lost the ball in that scenario right there. What's going on, KD? Talk to me. What's going on right now? And so Kyrie gave it up to him. And so he just lost the ball. He just lost the ball. Don't yell at the ref. You just lost the ball. Jason Tatum has it right there, kicks it out. Has it up top. Gives it to White. White takes the jumper and gets stopped in the fall. All right, Celtics up 30-21. Kevin Durant has it right now. For these guys' sake, I am glad they're not in Boston. Otherwise, they'd be hearing it right now from the fans. Gets it down low. Brown has it. Gives it up. Patty Mills for three. All right, he gets stopped in the fall. It's 30-24 right now here in the first with 36.3 seconds left to go. Let's see. Old man says KD been pulling a rest brick move, keeping losing the ball. And so isn't that the truth? Speaking of which, if they're interested, we can give them rest brick to help them out there. That'll give them another excuse if they're interested. Kyrie with the basketball here. Nets down by 6. Gives it up to Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant has it at the top, guarded by Williams. Gets past him. Bounce past there to Claxton. He finishes at the rim. All right, 30-26. 16 seconds left. Celtics looking to inbound the ball here. Gets it inbounded. Got about 13 seconds to work with here in the first quarter. White has it up top. Going to be guarded by Kyrie Irving here. 6 seconds. 4 seconds. 2 seconds. Push the shot up and missed that one. So at the end of the first quarter, Boston leads at 30-26. It's a 4-point game right now. Boston facing elimination. Can they find a way to win this game and extend the series, or will Boston go ahead and put them out of their misery of a season right now? Let's see. Braden says, how about the Nets trade? That's right. If they give me Irvin right there to the Lakers for Westbrook, I'll take it. I'll take it, Braden. I will take it. Heck, matter of fact, I'll find a way to make it a 3-team trade just to get N'Keal Harry off the Patriots and all like that. And we'll see if he can play hoops a lot better than he can play football. We'll throw him in there as well if they want. But absolutely, give me that. I'll take it. I'll take it. I will take whatever many games we get from Kyrie in exchange for Westbrook. But again, right now, we're currently at the commercial with it being the end of the first quarter, and the Boston Celtics lead 30-26 right now. And so just to recap what's happening so far, we'll start with Boston. 9 of 23 out there on the court, 2 of 8 from three-point range, but they are 10 of 11 at the free throw line. A lot of free throws so far in this one. Jason Tatum, he's got 4 free throws here. Brown's got 2. A lot of free throw attempts here. Horford's got 5 points here. You've got White off the bench. He's got 7 points for you. Brown's got 6 points here for you. And they actually are winning the rebound category 15-7. That's right, 15-7. Meanwhile, for the Nets, Kevin Durant, he's 4 of 7 out there. He's got 11 points here, going after it early and often here. Couple turnovers. Well, he had that one turnover right there. Can't have that happen. Claxton has 4 points. Patty Mills has 5 points. Kyrie, he's 1 of 4 out there for just 3 points here. And as a team, they are 10 of 18. Let's see. Braden says Harry would be better than Ben Simmons. I can tell you that. And so, absolutely, absolutely. Braden says, I have to go now. JB, see you next stream. Yes, see you next time, Braden. You take care and have a great rest of your day. Appreciate you for coming through and joining the stream. Absolutely. But again, right now we are currently at the commercial here because it's the end of the first quarter. And the Boston Celtics lead this one 30-26 so far in this one. But again, now's a good time, if you have not done so already, to make sure that you press the thumbs up button and also subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, because now is a great time. We've got a lot of things going on here. We've got NBA playoffs. We've got NFL drafts, from mock drafts to draft coverage to pre-draft coverage, post-draft coverage, all that stuff. We've got the USFL soon. I'll go ahead and start adding that to the mix as well. We've got a lot of things here, so you're certainly going to make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel for sure. We appreciate you guys and all the support for those of you that already are subscribed and continue to support me throughout this. I really appreciate that. But again, right now, in this elimination type of game right here, I will say this: Kevin Durant, he's come out looking aggressive. He understands that this is going to be viewed as his failure regardless of what happens. So he's like, if that's going to be the case, I'm going to be heavily involved here. But Kyrie, I haven't felt that sense of urgency from Kyrie here. Kyrie looks like he's already done with the season, basically. I'm not seeing that aggressiveness that I saw in game 1 from him. Let's see. Old man says, I told you at the beginning of this series, Boston hate Irving. That's why they do hate Irving so much. They weren't going to let the Nets win. And so, I mean, hey, that carried over. That carried over right there. I mean, even at home, he's just done. He's probably thinking about that right now. Like, man, I don't want to go back to Boston one more time. Like, let's just end it here. Meanwhile, Jason Tatum, how's it goes up there? Oh, it's going to be an offensive foul there. All right, so it's going to be Brooklyn basketball. It's going to actually be against Al Horford. So that's going to be a turnover there. Again, Boston leads right now 30-26. Here in the second quarter. All right, Brooklyn's getting ready to inbound the ball. Grauchik's going to be the one to inbound the ball. All right, so Kyrie's going to bring it up court here. Guarded by White. Set the screen for him. Kyrie going to work here. 2 guys on him. Gives the ball up to Seth. Gets it in the corner there. Dragic goes inside. Puts it up. Gets it to fall. All right, it's a 2-point game right now. Celtics lead 30-28. White with the basketball here for the Celtics. Gives it up. Gets it in the corner. Cross-court pass here. Jason Tatum gets inside. Kicks it out. 3-point shot goes up. Missed it. Nets get the rebound here. Kicks it up court. Seth has it. Gives it up to Dragic. Dragic kicks it out here. Blake Griffin looking for someone to pass the ball to. Gives it up to Curry. Sets the screen for him. Gives it up. Griffin's going to take the 3. Missed it. White gets the rebound here for the Celtics. Let's see. Old man says, JB, did you see Irving, when he showed up to the stadium, he looked like someone who's going to a job they hate. And so I did not see that part there, but I am not surprised because it looks the same way out there on the court. All right, so here we go here. Kyrie's going to bring the basketball up. Sets the screen for him. He has it up top here. Makes the pass to Seth. Seth takes a couple of dribbles. Gives it up to Blake, who gives it back. Sets the screen for him. Jump shot goes up. Jump shot goes in. All right, we're all tied up 30-30 right now. The Nets, they seem like they don't want to go down quietly right now. But the Celtics, Daniel Thesis has the ball right here. He gives the ball up to Jason Tatum, who kicks the ball in the corner for 3. Missed it. All right, Nets get the rebound here. Brown has it. Brown's going to bring it up. Gives the ball up to Kyrie. Kyrie turns on the Jets here. Stops. Gets it on the block. Kicks it out. Seth has it. Splits defenders. Kicks it in the corner. Durant for 3. And, oh, he missed that one. The crowd stood up. They thought they were going to take the lead there, but he missed that one. White has it for the Celtics here. Kicks it out. Tries to split defenders here. Loses the ball. The Nets have it. Seth Curry has it. Makes the pass to Durant. Durant turns the ball over. You can't turn the ball over in that situation. Meanwhile, Jason Tatum, he's going to shoot the 3, and he's going to get the fall just like that, 33-30. Here in the second quarter with about 9 minutes and 18 seconds left to go. Jason Tatum, he's got 7 points in this one. Kevin Durant has it, though. Guarded by Daniel Theus. Going to shoot the 3. He missed it. Jason Tatum gets the rebound here. Guarded by Brown right now. Going to utilize the screen. Kicks it out for 3. And that's missed. All right, Kevin Durant gets the rebound here. Gives it up to Kyrie Irving. Kyrie turns on the Jets here. Gets it in the paint, kicks it out. Seth pump fakes, takes the jumper, and gets that one to fall. All right, Seth Curry right there with the 22-foot jumper. Score right now, Celtics 33, Nets 32. Seth, he's got 7 points in this one. Hasn't missed a shot yet. White has it. He kicks it up top. Gives it up to Jason Tatum, who's going to shoot another three and going to get another three to fall. All right, so Jason Tatum, he's feeling it right now. Got to love the confidence of this kid. It shows up on offense and defense. Steph Curry with the basketball right now. Kevin Durant fighting to get open here. They give him the basketball. 2 guys on him. Makes the pass in the corner. Blake Griffin, he thought about that one. Showing off his handles there. Gives it up to Seth, who catches and shoots. Missed that one. Crosses the outside the backboard there. So it's going to be Celtics basketball here. And so 80s, what's good here? What's good with your 80s again? We have the founding member here of JB Nation, and he says, I don't care who wins this one. I guess whoever JB wants, I will take the opposite. Ouch, 80s is like that. Gee, it's like that. Let's see, 80 says, hey, Braden, an old man. And so 80 says he's got what the opposite, whatever team I got to win this one. And so, all right, so meanwhile, the Celtics right now, they're up 38-32 right now. Kevin Durant crosses half court here. His team down by 6. 2 guys on him. Gives the ball up. Blake makes a pass there. Steph Curry has it. Curry going to give it back up to Blake Griffin. And so Kyrie has it, guarded by Daniel Theus. Gets past him. Up, they're going to call a foul there. They're going to call a foul. And so Theus is not like that one, but they're going to call that foul right there here in the second quarter with about 7 minutes and 29 seconds to go. And the Celtics leading 38-32. This 80 says LOL. And so old man said, what's good, 80s? And so absolutely. But as for me, honestly, at this point here, we know that Brooklyn's not going nowhere out of this series. Nobody comes back from down 3-0. So honestly, I would like to see Brooklyn go ahead and end their season right now and just get a head start in the offseason, put them out of their misery. I'm doing it for their sake, because if they go on the road down there in Boston and they lose that game, I think there's going to be a lot more happening other than just Kyrie flicking off some fans. So let's see what he says. Just got done with work, old man, so I'm doing well. Gotta love that Monday work grind for sure. Kyrie Irving here at the free throw line here. 38-33. Let's see if he hits this one. All right, so Kyrie gets both free throws there. So it's 38-34 right now here in the second quarter with 7 minutes and 25 seconds to go. Brown gives it up to Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart going to cross half court here. Gives the ball up to Jason Tatum. Gets it inside there. Tried to lay it up there, but you had Daniel Theus there to come in and clean it up with the dunk. 40-34 right now is the score in the second quarter with about 7 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Kevin Durant takes the jumper. Missed that one. Celtics cross half court right now. Smart has the ball. Brown sets the pick. Guarded by KD. Kicks it up top to Jason Tatum, who gives it down low to Brown. And so Brown looking to go to work. Takes the fadeaway jumper, and that is good. 42-34. Everybody on the Celtics, they play with extreme confidence, and they play within their game. You have to love that. Seth has it. Kicks it in the corner. Patty Mills puts it up. He missed it. Celtics with the basketball here. Again, it's an 8-point lead for the Celtics. Brown has it. Drives inside. And so that was a block there. Nets have it. Kevin Durant's going to bring it up. All right, so that's going to be a foul there. All right, but I see we have a full timeout called by the Brooklyn Nets right now with about 6 minutes and 21 seconds to go. And again, the Boston Celtics lead this one 42-34. Let's see. 80 says, I guess I want the Nets to win since KD rallied the men's Olympic team and got our country the gold medal. And so 80's digging deep for a reason to go against me here with this pick. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. But again, the next stream that we'll have in terms of the playoffs will be on Wednesday. Again, it'll be whichever game comes on first. I'm not sure which one that is yet. But tomorrow, me and Old Man, we're going to be on Coach Dante's channel. We're going to be doing a collab with him tomorrow, doing a 3-round mock draft with him. So that's going to be fun. So certainly, so we'll be back here on Wednesday in terms of NBA playoffs. Let's see. Old man says, rumor has it the Packers and Raiders have engaged in trade talks regarding Darren Waller. Ooh, Darren Waller. That would be interesting right there. I mean, Darren Waller, one of the players who was on one of my fantasy football teams. You talking about the most disappointing fantasy football team? I mean, like, I had him. I had Russell Wilson. I had DK Metcalf. I had Dalvin Cook. I had a lot of guys out there that had the name but didn't back it up with their play. A.J. Brown, it took forever before he got going. So, absolutely, absolutely. Let's see. 80 says, hey, he did. And so that's facts. That's facts. And so let's see. 80 says, send a link for you and old man on the stream. I won't miss that. And so, yeah, I'm waiting on Coach Dante to set that up for us because I'm waiting on the link myself. And once I do, I'll share that with old man. And then I'll probably go ahead and make like a post or something so that way you guys can have the link as well and stuff like that throughout my community and all like that. But definitely I will share that so that way you guys have that option as well. But I'm waiting on the link myself from whenever Coach Dante officially sets that up and he lets me know. As the old man says, the only thing is A-Rod doesn't like throwing the tight ends. A-Rod may not have a choice. He may not have a choice this upcoming year because if he's depending on guys like Sammy Watkins, he's going to have to learn to throw to a tight end. Believe it. He's going to have to learn to do that because, but I mean, there's a lot to like about Darren Waller. You certainly can move him around and stuff like that. There's a lot to like about him. When you have a guy like that, I think he'll find a way to like it. I mean, who's the best tight end that Aaron Rodgers has played with throughout his career to this point? You know, I'm trying to think back to when he first took over the troops. Let's see, 80 says, I'm going to troll the heck out of that stream. I mean, support. I mean, isn't that what happens, though, in real life when you see the NFL draft happens and then everybody starts booing the pick and then the commissioner just plays it off as if, oh, this is a tradition? Like, no, it's not a tradition, commissioner. They're really booing you. But sometimes it pays to not really be able to know the difference, I guess, if you're the commissioner. So that is for sure. We're certainly looking forward to that, though. Certainly looking forward to that. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I know we'll hear it whenever we have the Eagles go up there and whatever pick we take, you're going to be like, no, boo. Let's see. 80 says, JB's the real commissioner. Oh, how I wish that was the case. If I wish that was the case, we'd be playing an 18-game season already. Believe it. But we'd have 2 bye weeks, though. I'd implement 2, possibly even 3 bye weeks maybe if I did up it to 18 games. I probably would make it 2 or 3 bye weeks for each team. Let's see, Marcus Smart with the basketball here. Gives it up to Jason Tatum. Patty Mills playing good defense there. Gets it back up to Smart. Smart goes inside. Claxton contested. Turnover there for the Celtics. You've got Seth Curry with the basketball guarded by White right now. They set the pick for him. Seth gives it up to Kyrie. Going to set the screen for him. Kyrie working against Brown. Kicks it out. Seth has it for 3. Missed it. White gets the rebound here for the Celtics, gives it up to Jason Tatum. Tatum has it here, guarded by Seth Curry. Low at that shoulder there, kicks it across court. White has it, goes inside the paint, and he's going to kick it out. Didn't like what he had there. Jason Tatum has the basketball here. About 5 minutes and 8 seconds to go. They had about 5 seconds on the shot clock. Gets it in. Kicks it out to Brown for 3. Brown misses that one. All right, Kyrie gets the rebound here. All right, there's going to be a foul there. Let's see, old man says it gets real loud when Patriots pick comes up. And so, as it should, if 2 teams should always be extremely loud when the commissioner goes up there, the Patriots and the Saints, because those seem to be the 2 teams that the commissioner does his best to go out of their way to try to ruin their season and stuff like that. He's taking more first-round picks from both of those teams compared to things that other teams have done that are far worse, and they get a slap on the wrist. But yet, our teams, they just go after them. Meanwhile, Marcus Smart for 3. Gets that one to fall. Okay, 45-36 here in the second quarter with about 4 minutes and 48 seconds. And you can see it in the way that they're walking here. And so, almost a turnover right there. Williams getting a hand up there saying, nah, we're not going to let you just pass over me. Shot goes up, and, KD gets that one to fall. Okay, that's how you respond back with that one, 45-39. Okay. So KD's not messing around. He's got 16 points so far in this one. Where has this been all season long? Meanwhile, JT puts it up there, missed it. All right, Nets get the rebound here. Claxton has it, going to get up to Seth, who passes it to Kyrie Irving. Kyrie has it, gets past the first defender. Shot goes up, gets that one to fall. Okay, 45-41 right now in the second quarter with about 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Again, facing elimination. It's time for the Nets right now. If you don't do it today, there is no tomorrow. You have to win this one just to stay alive for another game at this point. Again, nobody has come back from down 3-0. And I don't think that this will be the team to be the first to do it, but you just never know until it's done. Let's see. 80 says, who is old man's and JB's NBA MVP this year? And so that is the question right there. And so for me personally, my MVP of the year right there, I got to think about for the 76ers when it comes to Joel Embiid. He is my NBA MVP, honestly, for me. Meanwhile, Brown has it, gives it up to Marcus Smart. Goes inside, kicks it in the corner. Williams has it, steps to the side, gets the three up there. He missed it. All right, Patty Mills gets the rebound. KD has it right now. KD going inside, kicks it out. Seth has it for three. And Seth gets you three. If you have the last name Curry, it's sort of automatic for you. And so, therefore, the Celtics call a full timeout. Let's see. 80 says, good choice, JB. And so I appreciate that, 80s. And so, yeah, anytime you have a guy that can carry James Harden, because that's basically what he's been doing all season long, and the 76ers are where they are because of Joel Embiid. He does so much. He means so much for this team. I mean, we're talking about he is, that dominant center in today's game. And he's just, doing everything within his power. I hate the fact that, obviously he's dealing with that injury that he has right now. But no doubt about it, he's carried that 76ers team right there. James Harden, he's just along for the ride. Let's see. Old man says Pat Bev. I mean, hey, if you ask Pat Bev, he'll probably give you one of those Derrick Rose speeches. Why can't I be MVP? He might give you something like that. He might believe it. But you say, I agree with JB. He carried the 76ers this whole season. And so, yes, that is a fact right there. Because James Harden, I don't know what he's doing right now. James Harden seems to be, it's like he lost a step or two or three right now. I mean, I don't know if it's, at this point in his career, maybe he just can't walk out there and just play his way into shape no more. It comes down to being, taking care of your body and actually doing the little stuff that he doesn't want to do. But that being said, though, I mean, Joel Embiid, he has been amazing. He's done as much as anyone can do for one team. 80 says, cool old man. And so there you go. And of course, I don't have to ask 80s right there. With Joel being a 76er right there, I already know you agree with us with that one. But again, right now, we're currently at the commercial right now. And so you look at scoring wise, Kevin Durant, he's got 16 points in this one, 6 of 12 out there in the court, 2 of 5 from 3-point range here. He's got 3 assists and a steal as well. And then you look at Steph Curry, he's got 10 points here for the Nets. He's 4 of 7 out there on the court. And then for the Boston Celtics, you look at Jason Tatum, 12 points here, 2 assists, 2 rebounds right now. Brown, he's got 8 points in this one as well, 3 of 10 out there on the court. So, yeah, I mean, for the Celtics, they got a lot of guys involved here. You've got White with 7 points here. Al Horford's got 5 points here. Marcus Smart's got 5 points here. So everybody's getting involved here for the Boston Celtics. But again, we are still right now currently at the commercial thanks to the Boston Celtics calling a full timeout. Now that it's a 1-point game. Celtics leading 45-44 in the second quarter with about 3 minutes and 29 seconds remaining to go before the half. And so 80s, I got a question specifically for you, 80s. And then you know what, old man, you can answer that one as well, but I'm pretty sure I know your answer for this one also, and anybody else that wants to chime in there. But 80s, who is your most hated NFL franchise? Most hated NFL franchise? Is it the Cowboy fans? Is it the Giants? Washington? Who's your most hated franchise? Or is it someone outside the division possibly? Let me know that. All right, here we go. Going back to the action here. Again, right now, Boston hosting a 1-point lead right now, 45-44 here in the second quarter, with about 3 minutes and 22 seconds to go. Brown has it here for the Celtics, gives it up to Marcus Smart, guarded by Patty Mills right now. You've got Williams going to set a screen for Brown, who's trying to get open here. Sets one for Marcus Smart as well, goes inside there, and Smart kicks it out the last second here. And so JT makes the pass there. Williams wide open. You have to make it, and he does make it. 48-44. You leave someone that wide open, they're bound to make it fall every once in a while. And let's see. 80 says for him, that most hated franchise team is the Cowboys. And so who's second most, 80s? Is it like a gap between the Cowboys and the rest of the division, or is it the Cowboys purely? For me, I feel like that team would have to be both the Giants and the Jets for me. And so I feel like I equally dislike both to a very high level compared to everybody else for me personally. Let's see, old man says, JB, phone messed up. And so it loves to do it to you. If it's not that, it's giving you a typo or something. Old man says Buffalo Bills can't stand them. And so you can't stand them. All right, so Marcus Smart has the ball here. Gives it up to Williams, who gives it to Brown. Going to set the screen for him. Three-point shot goes up. Missed it. Kevin Durant gets the rebound here. His team down by 4 with 2 minutes and 25 seconds to go. Seth Curry with the basketball here. Going to set a screen for him. Switch defenders on him. Gives it up to Kevin Durant right now. And let's see. 80 says his second most hated team is the Giants. So he hates the Cowboys first, but he hates the Giants second. Okay. That makes a lot of sense right there. And so let's see. Old man says, JB, you actually got Patriot fans saying they hate the fact we traded back. Don't get why. And so they just don't understand it, old man. They don't understand it. They don't understand it. They don't see the big picture yet. But it's okay. It's not their job to see the big picture yet. So there are some fans that still are bitter about us trading Tom Brady and whatnot. They don't get the big picture, but that's okay. That's okay. They'll just be along for the ride and they'll complain until we build ourselves, another championship team sometime down the road. But the Patriots did what mattered the most. Meanwhile, Nets create a turnover here. Gives the ball up to KD. KD gets it inside. Pulls up for the jumper. He missed that one. So Boston with the rebound. Got 1 minute and 38 seconds to go here. Jaylen Brown goes inside and he throws it down. Just like that. 50-46 here in the second quarter with 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. You've got Kyrie Irving crossing half court right now. Going to set the pick for him. Gives up to Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant kicks it out. Kyrie pump fakes. Drives in. KD going to take the jumper. And he's going to miss it. But the ball went out of bounds. That possession will go the other way. Let's see. Old man says, my top 3 are Bills, and Bills. I get that, old man. I get that. 80 says JB loves the Bills because of Doug Flutie. And so I've just never really had, outside of obviously, the fact that I don't live in Buffalo, that's a huge help right there. But I'm pretty sure if I lived closer there, they'd be higher on my list. But I don't have to hear them as much as old man has to. But just the fact that we've dominated them for so long and stuff like that, like I found no reason to really root too hard against Buffalo and all like that. Seeing them fail as many times as they did in the Super Bowl and stuff like that, my hatred goes for the Giants and the Jets specifically. For those two franchises and stuff like that. You can thank Rex Ryan, and I'm not even going to mention for the Giants. That's self-explanatory right there. But absolutely there. The old man says KD has been horrible this playoffs. And so, yeah, he really has. He really has. All right, but right now, Kyrie has it. 2 guys on him, makes the pass to Claxton, who puts it up there. Gets it to fall in spite of the foul right there. So the Celtics are leading right now 53-48. But, of course, for Nick Claxton, you still got to actually make the free throw right there. Let's see if he can make the free throw attempt there. Right now it's a 5-point game here in the second quarter with about 42.1 seconds to go in the second quarter. It's been a good game here. But, again, we've seen a couple close games in this one. Boston has found a way to be clutch every single time so far. We'll see it today. Will be the same story. Let's see. 80 says, JB, is it true you're Jackson Mahomes' long-lost twin brother? And so if that was the case, then that would be very, very interesting indeed to figure that out. But I will have to deny that one. Meanwhile, Brown gets inside there, gets that one to fall. All right, it's a 7-point lead here for the Celtics, 55-48. Got about 30 seconds left to go in the second quarter. KD with the basketball here. Gonna try to go against Williams there. Gets inside. Just throws it up there. Able to draw the foul on that one. Here in the second quarter with 25.3 seconds left to go. Let's see, old man says, yeah, I live in Buffalo. And he's going to think they better than everyone and they haven't won nothing. And so that's what gets me the most about Jet fans and stuff like that. As bad as they've been throughout the franchise, I'm like, look, get a decent quarterback for once, do something. I mean, but the Jets, they will always talk. Doesn't matter if they're down by 30, they will talk and stuff like that. Let's see, old man says, I would feel bad for you, JB, if he was your brother. And so, yeah, I would feel bad for myself as well. Imagine that I'm doing a live stream and he's in the back doing a TikTok. Imagine that. Let's see, Eddie says, I've been to Buffalo. All right, KD gets that one up. That's good. All right, so KD getting free throws to fall. Celtics up 55-50. You look at Andre Drummond right now. He's looking like, man, like, I don't know what's going on here. I should be on the court right now. They got this guy in the game. Meanwhile, Marcus Smart with the basketball here for the Celtics. There's a difference of about 1 second between the game clock and the shot clock. Jason Tatum trying to get open here. Patty Mills on him. Going to give it up to JT in that matchup. Got about 4 seconds to work with. JT kicks it out the corner. Williams for three. And Williams gets that one to fall. Just like that, 58-50. You can't leave this man wide open. I've seen a couple times a night you let them wide open and you get that result when you leave them wide open. Kyrie inbounds the ball. He's not even going to try to put a shot up right now. He's just going to go to the half. He's like, I can't wait for this to be over. That's what Kyrie's thinking right now. The old man says, I'm sorry, 80s, that you were in Buffalo. Hopefully you took a shower to get that smell of no Super Bowls off you. So, wow. But you guys know what that means here. We're at the half. So that's right. It's a JB Nation halftime show coming up, guys. And so absolutely, just to recap what's taking place so far in this one, we'll start with the Boston Celtics, who lead the series 3-0, and they lead this game right now by 8 points, 58-50 right now, outscoring Brooklyn 30-26 in the first quarter and outscoring them 26-24 in the second quarter. So Jason Tatum, my man Tatum, JT, 12 points right now, 3 of 8 out there in the court, 2 of 4 from three-point range, and 4 points in terms of from the free throw line as well. He's got 5 assists also. And then you look at Jaylen Brown, he's got 12 points here. Also, 5 of 13 out there on the court. You look off the bench, Williams, he's got to 12 points here. Also, 4 of 5 out there on the court, all from three-point range, and yet they leave this man wide open. Not to mention also from the bench, you've got White as well with 7 points here. You're getting production from your starters. You're getting production from your bench right now, and that's why you have the lead that you have right now. Now for Brooklyn, I mean, hey, KD, 7 of 15. He's got 20 points. We've been looking for this version of KD all series long. Just haven't found him, but he's got 20 points so far in this one. Steph Curry, he's got 10 points here. And so Kyrie, he's got 7 points. He's a little nonchalant out there. It doesn't matter too much to him. Just another game right here, collecting another paycheck, I guess. Claxton, he's got 6 points here so far. As a team, 19 of 37 out there on the court right now. And, yeah, I mean, Boston seems like they want it more. They're out rebounding the Nets right now, 25-17. Those hustle plays and stuff like that. And so, yeah, right now, I mean, Brooklyn, they're down by 8 right now, and this is it. You lose this game, your season's done. That's self-explanatory right there. Let's see. Old man says, JB halftime show. 80 says, going to walk my dogs. I will be back. And so, all right, appreciate the heads up right there, 80s. That's the old man says, JB might have to take it easy on Buffalo. They might start messing with my Wi-Fi again. And so, they will. They will. That they will, especially with the draft coming up here. And they probably caught wind about us, going to be collabing with Coach Dante and stuff like that. I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah, with Coach Dante. So you already know. But, man, to think that the draft is finally coming this week, this is what we've been counting down for. And so I'm excited about the draft. And not just the draft itself. I want to see which guys go undrafted in this year's, from this year's draft class. I feel like there's going to be some really good guys that's going to make an impact in the NFL for a long time is going to end up going not drafted just based upon circumstances and stuff like that. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that myself personally. Let's see. Old man says there's going to be a lot of good undrafted players. Yes, there will be. And so I'm just excited about the draft here because there's a lot of talent there. And so I know that this year's draft brings a lot of questions at quarterbacks. I caution teams that need quarterbacks. I feel like it makes sense for a couple teams to go after quarterbacks and all like that, as long as they don't reach for their guy and stuff like that. But you know how it is with quarterbacks. Somebody's going to reach and pull the trigger and stuff like that. I'll be interested in seeing how Atlanta goes once we reach round 2, round 3. Do they see a quarterback that they like, that they will pull the trigger on? Or are they thinking about next year in terms of, going after a guy like a Bryce Young and something like that, or a CJ Stroud, one of those guys? I would love to see CJ Stroud in Atlanta next year, especially if they end up taking Garrett Wilson this year with their first round pick. I would love to see that be the case for them next year, but you just never know. You just never know how things are going to play out, but I see Atlanta as a team with a top 5 pick again next year. Obviously, some X factors are, you're talking about a team like obviously the Eagles and the Dolphins. They have the draft collateral next year to where they could move up in 2023 for quarterbacks if their quarterbacks don't perform at a high level this year. But if I'm a team like the Steelers, you got to get your franchise quarterback in this year's draft. But I'll ask you this, old man. So tell me, which NFL team do you feel, in your opinion, like you have the most question in terms of who might they take at their current pick right now? Like the team probably that probably has the most options that they can choose from in terms of going a different direction. I'll put it that way. For me, the Baltimore Ravens, I can see Baltimore, there's a lot of different ways that they honestly could go at that point from where they're picking. I believe is at 14. So for me, Baltimore is a team that you got to keep an eye out for in terms of what they might actually do in this draft and stuff like that. Like I had them taking a lineman one time on the offensive side, had them taking a defensive lineman one time. Baltimore can take a couple different options, I feel, in that first round. Let's see. Old man says Panthers because they could actually draft a quarterback, O lineman, or defense. And so the need is an offensive lineman. But honestly, Carolina needs to find a trade partner and they need to trade back. If I am the general manager personally for Carolina, I'm trying to find a way to trade back and collect as many draft picks as I possibly can because they got a lot of holes to fill. And I think they need some more picks to make that happen. But if I have to keep that one and I'm Carolina, if I draft the quarterback, he's just going to end up being a bust. And quite frankly, this team's going to end up with a top 10 pick again next year, I feel, anyways. So go ahead and whether you draft a guy like Trayvon Walker on the defensive side, or if you go offensive lineman and take a guy like Cross, from Mississippi State, I believe, those are two good options to go right there. So I probably would take that route. Me personally, between the two, I go offensive lineman if I'm Carolina. This year with that pick right there, I would go offensive line because, quite frankly, regardless of who goes out there and play quarterback, they're going to need an offensive line, and you can't stick them out there with anything without putting at least one talented young man out there on the line. They've already got one man I know that they retained, from last year, but you need another guy on that offensive line that can help out. Maybe Sam Darnold won't see as many ghosts this upcoming season. Let's see. Old man says, I know a lot of Panther fans who are worried they are actually take a quarterback. I mean, if I'm Carolina, I can't do it. I can't do it. I mean, unless you're just sold that Kenny Pickett is that guy, in my opinion, that's the only route you can take. Because if you draft Malik Willis, you're drafting a quarterback for the next coach that's going to come in and replace you. That's all you're doing. You don't have the weapons in place for him to succeed, and that's a guy that's not ready to come in. And you draft him and you don't play him year one, you're not going to be able to have your job. And if you put him out there year one and he struggles, you're still not going to have your job. And so if I'm Carolina, get you a lineman here, and let's hope that with that, being the case, I maybe in round, maybe if you can trade back or something like that, maybe later on in the draft, you can get someone like a Matt Corral or something like that. I don't know. But personally, if I'm Carolina, you just can't do it. You just can't do it. I mean, maybe you have to trade that day 3 pick for a Baker Mayfield or something like that to come in there, because I don't think you can put Sam Darnold out there again. You just can't do it. You're sending a message to the team that you just don't care. But you can't take a young quarterback right now and put him in that situation right now. I would hate to see a young kid ruin his future by getting selected by Carolina currently. But again, right now, we're currently still at the half right now, still halftime right now. And Boston up 58-50 currently. But yeah, I mean, man, how Carolina has fallen, though. I mean, you think back to after, I believe it was like after the first 6 games. It was before Christian McCaffrey got hurt. Or matter of fact, when they was playing the Houston Texans, I think they were playing the Houston Texans on a Thursday night football game, and Christian McCaffrey got hurt during that game. And before that, everybody was talking about how Carolina's they're making moves to try to contend for the playoffs and the Super Bowl and all that stuff. But that quickly faded away. Sam Darnold became who we thought he was, and it was never the same. Let's see where we are right now in terms of how many thumbs up right now. Let's see. All right, so right now we are at a total of 8 thumbs up right now, so let's keep that going. And so, Mike, we've got Mike here. What's good with you, Mike? What is good with you, Mike? How are you doing? And so, I mean, every day that goes by, we're getting closer and closer and closer to the NFL draft. And so I'm excited. I can't wait. Going to be looking forward to doing that. It's going to be a lot of streaming on my part there, but I am going to do my very best to be able to stream every single minute of the NFL draft. And so that is what I'm going to do, just dedicate those 3 days to that. And so I am looking forward to that. Let's see. But Mike says, need to trade Christian McCaffrey and move on from Robbie Anderson. And so, yeah, I mean, I feel like there was a couple moves last year that took place that failed miserably. Obviously, we know the Sam Darnold one. That was a massive fail. Curtis Samuel, that move that Washington had, that was a massive fail for them right there, along with the Ryan Fitzpatrick. I know Fitz got injured in that scenario right there. But, I mean, there was a couple failures that Washington experienced particularly that caused them to not go anywhere near the type of team I thought they were going to be heading into the season. But yeah, I mean, certainly Robbie Anderson, you can't have him as wide receiver 1 right now. You just can't have that. As the old man says, I actually like Panthers. If they can find an actual head coach, they're a great spot, but there's no way I'm taking a quarterback this year. And that's just it. That's just it. I've learned that As a general manager, it is better not to draft a young quarterback and put him in a situation where he's going to fail. And just one, you're ruining his career. Two, you're not going to have your job anyways. Just build the core pieces around what you got. Build them around what you got. That's what I would do right there. But I absolutely agree with that right now. So I'm sure that the Sport Blitz, if he was here, he would prefer the Carolina Panthers to probably go offensive lineman, I would think. I know he's been harping about offensive line, but he'd prefer the Panthers to trade back. He would prefer for them to trade back, though. That is what he would prefer. And so, all right, let's see. All right. Let's see. Old man says, man, I've always wanted Christian McCaffrey on the New England Patriots, but he's too injury prone. Yeah, he's way too injury prone for my liking right there. Maybe back in the day, once upon a time, perhaps. But yeah, my man, he's hurt way too much. Way too hurt. All right, let's see. 1 second here, guys. Apologize about this. But yeah, certainly understand that, old man, but absolutely we can't have that. We cannot have that. I mean, how much is that man making right now? Christian McCaffrey. Let's see. All right, 1 second here. All right, so Mike says, Richard Higgins, is he good? By Richard Higgins, by chance, do you mean Rashard Higgins, perhaps? The former, Cleveland Browns? I'm sorry, former Cleveland Browns receiver. Are you referring to Richard Higgins? I know a Richard Higgins, but not Rashard Higgins. So let me know if that's what you're referring to. I'm sorry, Rashard, not a Richard Higgins. Let me know if that's what you mean. Let's see, Mike says, and please look at new O-line guy, Colbert, is he good? And so let's see. All right, let's see. Colbert. And you say offensive line. Hold on. Let's see. Mike says, I'm going to go against everything I have ever said about, but what about Fitz for 1 year and try a quarterback next year? And so, and so, well, actually, if Fitz were to go there right now for the Panthers, I mean, that would be an interesting move right there. That would be an interesting move right there. I'd feel a lot better about the quarterback room in that scenario right there for sure. I'm sure everybody else would. Robbie Anderson, he'd love it and stuff like that. So I would actually like that. I would like that. Hold on. Let me see. Let's see. Mike says they signed receiver Higgins. And so, okay. So for them, I'm pretty sure that it was Rashard Higgins. And so Rashard, I mean, coming out of Cleveland, I liked him when he was in Cleveland, especially back in 2020, where he had like 52 catches for almost 600 yards receiving and about 4 touchdowns. So he's someone that I do like, and I feel in that offense, they can get about, a good 600 yards from him if he's used, a lot more in that passing game. I can see that being the case. And so I like that move. I like that move for him. Meanwhile, we're back to the action here. Celtics with the basketball here. They set a screen. Jason Tatum passes in the corner for Marcus Smart. 3-point shot. He airballs that one. Airballs that one. All right, Kevin Durant has the ball here. Crossing half court here. JT's going to pick him up. JT's like, I want him. So here we go. Durant versus JT. Ball gets tipped there. Going the other way. Kevin Durant can't believe it. I mean, wow. JT, he puts the clamp down on KD. Let us see the replay. Let's see. Old man says Christian McCaffrey making $16 million a year. He has 2 years left. And so, okay, appreciate that. Meanwhile, JT goes in there. It's going to be a foul. Again, the score right now, Celtics 58, Nets 52 in the third quarter with about 10 minutes and 53 seconds to go. All right, so here we go, guys. We've got Jason Tatum here at the free throw line. Free throw goes up and gets that one to fall. Okay, gets that one to fall. Again, we're here in the third quarter with about 10 minutes and 53 seconds to go. Jason Tatum, he's got 13 points here at the free throw line here for to get the second free throw attempt up, and that is good as well. All right, he's got 14 points now. Celtics lead this one 60-52. Kyrie Irving with the basketball, crossing half court right now, guarded by Marcus Smart here, gives it up to Brown, who gives it up to Claxton, who has it up top here, gives it back to Kyrie, guarded by Al Horford right now, gonna set the screen. Kyrie being aggressive, kicks it in there. Brown for three, and he missed that one, but they get the offensive rebound here. Claxton gives it up to KD. KD tried to pass that. It's going to be kickballed here. Possession will stay with the Brooklyn Nets. Here in the third quarter with about 10 minutes and 32 seconds remaining. All right, Kevin Durant inbounds the ball here, gets it back. Two guys on him, makes the pass there. Seth has it, sidesteps, put the shot up there. It's going to be a foul call. All right, they inbound the ball here to Claxton. Gives it up to Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant has it versus Horford. Puts the jumper up there. Gets that one to fall. All right, it's 60-54. Again, Durant right now, he's got 22 points. Marcus Smart with the basketball here. Gets it down low to Daniel Theis, and he's going to finish there at the rim, 62-54. Kyrie Irving with the basketball here, crossing half court right now, kicks it in the corner. Bounce pass to Kyrie. Kyrie lays it up there, doesn't get the layup, but he does get the foul here, 62-54. Let's see. Mike says, wonder if it was the previous GM or a new one who paid Christian McCaffrey so big, signed Anderson like he great, and gave up so much for Darnold, or is it the newer GM? And so I can't remember if this was the previous regime that did that. I do know that Anderson had like one good year, because I remember I was thinking that I was going to draft Anderson in my fantasy football league. I'm glad I didn't get that opportunity, but I was thinking I was going to get him towards the middle because I thought my man was going to have another follow-up year, but man, I could not have been more wrong, and I am glad for the sake of my fantasy football team that I did not do that. Meanwhile, Kyrie gets that one to fall as well. Let's see, Mike says, LSU Terrence Marshall was disappointment rookie receiver. And so, I mean, if you have Sam Darnold throwing you the ball, that's a good chance you're probably going to end up being a disappointment and stuff. So I think you get him a better quarterback and all like that. Maybe he has a better year two and stuff like that. But you got to get him someone. Meanwhile, JT lays it up, missed that one. Now Horford gets the rebound, kicks it out. Marcus Smart for three, and he sinks that one, 65-56. Look at this. Boston won't let up. Kevin Durant with the basketball here. He's got 22 points so far in this one. They're trying to set the screen for him. Guarded by Williams here. He's going to try to take him. Nice pass down low there, and Clayton played around with it there. Almost had an opportunity to try to get an N1 situation there, but he'll be going to the free throw line here. Let's see if my man can hit a free throw. And so, Coach Dante, we got Coach Dante here on the stream. And like I mentioned earlier, guys, tomorrow we're going to be working and collabing here with Coach Dante. It's going to be me, Old Man Mob, and Coach Dante. That's right, the three of us together here doing a 3-round mock draft here for every NFL team here. It's going to be fun. It's going to be amazing. So definitely once I have that link with you, I'll be able to share that link with you guys. So definitely looking forward to that. But Coach Dante says, what's good, my boy? How you doing today? I am doing great, Coach Dante, doing great. I mean, aside the fact that I got to watch the NBA playoffs and know that my team was nowhere near contention, aside from that fact right there, I'm doing pretty good. I am doing pretty good. I guess seeing Brooklyn struggle makes me feel a little bit better here. Let's see, old man says, I believe it was the old GM who traded for Sam Darnold, and Christian McCaffrey got underpaid at the time because he was healthy and was the whole offense. And so that's why you haven't heard me say too much about Christian McCaffrey and what he's getting paid. I feel like he's earned it for everything that this man has done for the team. That's why he's hurt, because he's put his body on the line and stuff like that. And if you're going to ask a man to go out there and sacrifice for the team, then you damn sure better make sure that you're ready to pay for him. If you're going to go out there and work him like that to the bone, you at least got to pay him for that. Otherwise, you're going to have people doing like Deebo Samuel saying, no, I refuse to do that, assuming that that is true, of course. And so let's see, Coach Ante says, yes, sir. It's going to be fired. Bet, bet, bet. All right, here we go. Mike says, we need brooms, JB. Yes, everybody bring your broom. Bring your broom. Any broom you come across, bring 2 brooms and all like that. One to sweep Kyrie with, the other to sweep KD with, because this is looking like it's going to be that kind of night, guys. It's going to be a lot of cleaning taking place after this. But right now, let's see. Kevin Durant get that first free throw to fall there. Second free throw, 10th on the way. I guess that one too. All right, let's see if we can get this one here. Let's see. Mike says, Coach, old man, your takes on the Panthers want it here too. And so that's right. Definitely any takes on the Panthers for sure. Meanwhile, KD getting those free throws to fall right there. Jason Tatum's going to bring the ball. Well, he's going to get the ball up to Marcus Smart here. He's going to bring the ball up court right now. Again, the Boston Celtics are up 67-59, an 8-point game. Marcus Smart with it, guarded by Curry. Picked up his dribble. Gives it to Brown on the wing. Nice spin right there for Brown. Brown looking to keep his dribble, kicks it up. Al Horford for 3. Missed that one, but Williams got the rebound there. Ball went out of bounds there, and yeah, you lost the ball there. Let's see. Mike says, DK Moore, how good can he be? Oh, DJ Moore, how good can DJ Moore be? Well, I'll put it this way, Mike. Of the 3 receivers, I am most confident in DJ Moore. I've seen DJ Moore, but he had a guy like Teddy Bridgewater. DJ Moore was putting in work, so I am confident in DJ Moore. If you have a competent quarterback, DJ Moore right now of the 3 will probably get you that best season. Meanwhile, Kyrie goes inside, missed that one, got his own rebound, kicks it out to Seth, and Seth for 3. He gets that one to fall. Okay, it's 67-62, a 5-point game in the third quarter with about 7 minutes and 55 seconds left to go in the third. Seth Curry, he's got 13 points here, 5 of 8 shooting out there. Marcus Smart, the basketball here. Guarded by Brown, he gives it up to JT, who's guarded by Curry. JT pulls it from downtown, and then JT for 3. He gets that one to fall. It's 70-62, an 8-point game in the third quarter, about 7 minutes and 35 seconds to go. He's got 17 points right now, 4 of 10 shooting and 5 assists. Seth Curry with the basketball, guarded by Jaylen Brown right now. Kevin Durant fighting to get open. He gets the basketball here, guarded by Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum has been the eraser here for Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant's going to try to back him up here. 5 seconds to work with. He wants this one. He has to pass it the last second and get it to Clayton. Let's see. Mike says, anyone know about the O-line upgrades? Let's see. Coach Dante says, yeah, man, I can't wait till tomorrow, man. We're going to put some good pieces, some good players, and some great places. That we are. Absolutely. But meanwhile, Jason Tatum goes in there. Foul is called. It's going to be against Bruce Brown here. So JT, he's going to go to the free throw line right now. Let's see. Mike says, after 1970, don't build teams around running back nation. Build around the pass. And so, let's see. Mike says, blitz was not good after Horn went down. And so, I mean, let's see. The last team that actually went out there and won it, let's see, off of purely running back, off of like building an offense around a running back. What do you guys say was the last NFL franchise that won a Super Bowl, building it like going run first? We'll just say going run first in terms of building around the running back to actually get them that Super Bowl. Want to hear from you guys. The last team to do that. But here we go back to the action here. We've got JT here at the free throw line here. All right, so after missing the first one, he gets the second one to fall. So it's 71-64 with about 7 minutes to go in the third quarter right now. Kyrie Irving with the basketball here, guarded by Marcus Smart. Gives it up to Brown. Brown had it guarded by Al Horford here. Going to give it up to Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant has it up top here. 10 seconds to work with on the shot clock. They set the screen for him. Kevin Durant gets it down low to Claxton. Claxton goes up with it. He gets that one to work. They are looking for him down low every time they get double teamed, and he's getting some high-quality shots up there. Matter of fact, he's got 10 points in this one, 5 of 5 on his field goals. Marcus Smart with the basketball here, guarded by Seth. Now they switch defenders, Claxton on him. Puts up the alley hoop, and Williams throws it down 73-66 in the third quarter with 6 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in this one. But Kevin Durant with the basketball right now. Foul called here, but the Nets actually going to call a full timeout right now. So Celtics lead this one 73-66 here in the third quarter with about 6 minutes and 19 seconds to go. Again, Boston leading this series right now, and they're trying to bring out the broom, guys. They are trying to bring out the broom. But right now we're at the commercial now. Let's see. Mike says Bliss was not good after Horn went down, and so oh yeah, my man. Yes, definitely. Let's see. Old man says, just subscribe to your channel, Coach Dante. And so, yeah, definitely, guys, make sure that you are subscribed to Coach Dante channel because I'm telling you, Coach Dante is where it's at. You got questions about the NFL, he's your guy. So definitely do reach out to him as well, and along with NBA as well. You know, Coach Dante, hey, I look at his channel a lot as well. Learn from him also. Let's see. Mike says, could Rashard be a receiver too in a pinch? In a pinch, Mike, I feel like he can. When it comes to Rashard, he's a guy that I feel like just has not had as many opportunities. But from what I've seen of him, and I've seen a good amount of him, he's certainly someone that I feel like if you give him more opportunities, you're going to get good production out of him. I feel like he could be a receiver too in a pinch. I feel like he can be that. But again, he's going to need a competent quarterback for sure. I mean, you're coming from Cleveland. You've had years of dealing with Mayfield. So believe it. Let's see. Coach says DJ Moore was a low-key okay season last year, especially at the beginning of the season. He just didn't have a quarterback that can get him the ball, and that's something that you definitely have to make sure that you take into account, guys, is the fact that he had Sam Darnold throwing him the ball. A massive downgrade from when he had Teddy Bridgewater throwing the ball the year before. And so Coach says, thank you, old man. Let's see. Old man says, if Panthers got a quarterback that can throw, DJ Moore would be a top 10 receiver. And so that's a bold statement, old man, a bold statement, a top 10 receiver. I mean, he's never had that high quality of a quarterback, so I'd be interested in seeing what he would look like in that system, honestly. And again, right now, for anybody that's tuning in right now, we are at the commercial right now. Kevin Durant, he's got you 25 points right now. But for the Boston Celtics, Jason Tatum, he's got you 18 points. Brown's got you 14 points right now. And so the score right now, Celtics lead 73-66 in the third quarter with 6 minutes and 19 seconds left to go. But old man says, I would actually say the Steelers when they had the bus. And so, all right, so Jerome Bettis, in terms of a run-first team, would we not categorize the Seattle Seahawks as a team that was a run-first approach back when they had Marshawn Lynch during that time? Would we not classify the Seahawks as that potential team in terms of that? Let's see. Coach says, facts, old man, I really think the Carolina Panthers is going to wait till next year to get a quarterback. I don't think they will get one this year. I think they're going to definitely wait till next year. And so I feel like that's the case for the Atlanta Falcons. I think Atlanta's going to stay away from quarterbacks this year in hopes of getting one next year and getting a Bryce Young or a CJ Stroud. So I feel like the Falcons have a good chance of being one of those teams. We know if the Eagles or Dolphins get an opportunity, they've got the draft collateral to where they probably can strike a deal for a team that's picking top 2 and all like that next year if it, plays out that way. So we'll see how things play out, though. We'll see how things play out for. I could certainly see Carolina being a team to go out and get a Baker Mayfield or something like that. I can see that being the case. Jimmy Garoppolo, I don't know how that's going to play out with Jimmy, honestly. I keep looking, but I don't know who's going to be the best landing spot for Jimmy. But certainly I wouldn't force the issue right now if I was Carolina or Atlanta because, as you said, next year's class, that's where it's at. All right, but we're getting ready to return back to the action right now, guys. Again, we're here in the third quarter with the Celtics leading this one 73-66 over the Brooklyn Nets here. Kyrie Irving getting ready to inbound the ball here for the Nets. Got a couple of screens being ran here. Looking to try to get the ball to Kevin Durant here. Gets the ball to him. Brown hit the floor there. KD has it. It's going to be a foul right there. Let's see. Old man says, could be, but I look at the defense as the reason they won the Super Bowl. And so, I mean, that's true. That's true. But from an offensive standpoint, in terms of just a run-first approach and stuff like that, because obviously I feel like if you're going to rely on the run, you absolutely have to have a defense and stuff like that. I mean, I know that this team lost in the Super Bowl, but had the Rams been able to beat the Patriots with Todd Gurley, that would have been a good example in terms of a team. But obviously Todd Gurley was hurt, and so they ended up losing that one. But that was a team that was built around the run game first, just to mention a couple teams. All right, so here we go. We've got Claxton again at the free throw line here. He's been struggling so far today, but he got that one to fall. All right, it's 73-67. So we got a 6-point game right now here in the third quarter. Marcus Smart brings up the basketball here. Couple screens being set here. Gives it to Jason Tatum, guarded by Brown. Gives it up to Al Horford. He's got it here. Going to get up to Marcus Smart now. Smart versus Brown. Goes inside there. Puts it up. Missed that one. All right, Kyrie Irving has a lot of guys hitting the court right now. Kyrie pulls up for three. Missed that one. Try to get his own rebound there. Not going to happen. All right, Celtics with it. Brown has it right now. Brown turns on the Jets, gets inside here. Gets that one to fall. All right. And so they inbound the ball here. Kyrie Irving's going to cross half court right now. It's 75-67 right now. An 8-point game right now. And so the Nets are trailing. Kyrie trying to do something about it here. All right, going to get that foul right there. All right, so we got Kyrie going to be going to the free throw line here. Let's see. Mike says Dante Foreman is new. It's a new running back, and so good old Dante Foreman. I believe he was the back that finished out for Tennessee last year when Derrick Henry was hurt, and after they finally finished shuffling around when it came to the different running backs in the backfield. But good old Dante Foreman ended up being that guy who started carrying the load until Derrick Henry was able to return. And so he's been in the league going back to about 2016, I believe. Or was it? No, it was 2017 because he started off with the Houston Texans. So he was on Coach Dante's team for about 2 years before joining the Tennessee Titans for the final 2 years. Meanwhile, Kyrie gets that one to fall. And last year he had let me look it up. Yeah, last year was his career high. He had about 566 yards rushing on 133 attempts. So about 4.3 yards a carry. And he had also 3 rushing touchdowns as well. Meanwhile, 3-point shot off the glass right there. And so Jason Tatum, he finds a way to get it in. He's got 21 points right now. Kyrie with the basketball gives up to Kevin Durant right now. Brown's going to set the screen for him. Durant up top. Al Horford, he's trying to guard him here. 10 seconds to work with. KD's going to pull the 3. And he missed that one. Celtics get the rebound. I feel like there are times where Brooklyn's like, all right, we're trailing. Let's try to just jack up a 3 and see if it can fall here. Nah, it didn't work that time. They set the screen. Smart picks up his dribble, gives it to Jason Tatum. Going to work versus Kyrie. Kicks it out. White has it. Goes inside there. Kicks it down low to Smart. Smart finishes there, trying to get a foul there. That didn't work there, but he got that basket to fall. So it's 80-69, 11-point game. Marcus Smart, he's got 10 points and 10 assists. Talk about a selfless player right there. Kevin Durant has it right now. About 12 seconds to work with on the shot clock. Down by 11. Seth goes in motion for the screen. KD pulls up, and he missed that one, but Claxton got the rebound and put it up. 80-71. With about 4 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the third quarter. 9-point game. Season on the line here for the Brooklyn Nets. Meanwhile, everybody's getting their brooms out right now, getting ready. White gets it down there to JT. He's on the block right now. Going to put it up, and JT gets it to fall. My man out there balling out right now. He's heating up. It's 82-71, an 11-point game. If you don't have your broom right now, I don't know what you're waiting on. Get it ready, guys. It's only a matter of time at this point. Old man says, yeah, if we just going off the offense, I would agree about beast mode Seahawks then. And had they utilized him again, they would have got another ring. But thankfully for us, they went to the passing game there. Let's see. Mike says, who is O-lineman? Bradley Boozman. So Bradley Boozman, let me look that up real quick. All right, so good old Boozman there. Meanwhile, for the Celtics here, Smart has it, drives in, missed it there. Ball went out of bounds, but it's going to stay with the Celtics. So let's see. Bradley Boozman, he went to Bama for college. They're about 325 pounds there. He was a 6th-round draft pick by the Ravens back in 2018. He has started 49 games of 62 games that he suited up for. So started 49 of 62 games there. All for the Ravens there, a little bit of left guard, a little bit of center. So he comes in with some experience there, I will say, which is great for a former 6th-round pick there to get a guy with that many starts. That's great depth right there on the offensive line. Meanwhile, Kevin Durant has it right now up top, guarded by Al Horford. And so KD goes inside, tries to put the ball away from him, but there's going to be a foul call. Let's see. Coach says, yeah, remember Deontay Foreman, he used to play for us. He used to be a very good running back for us before he tore his Achilles. And so, yeah, those Achilles injuries are nothing to play with. Let's see. Mike says, Austin Cornett is new. Let's see. Mike says, what Texans going to do, Coach? Meanwhile, KD gets the free throw. Let's see. Coach says, well, I don't know what the Texans are going to do, but I can say I would draft Evan Neal in that pick 13, Chris Olave, but you never know. I did a 7th-round mock earlier today, and so that'd be interesting. I never thought about the possibility that the Texans would go wide receiver in that scenario and stuff like that, but that would be interesting. That would be interesting. Let's see. Coach says it's on his channel. All right, here we go. Marcus Smart with the basketball here. Lost it. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be a turnover there. So it's going to be Brooklyn basketball. Again, the score right now, 83-73 right now in the third quarter with 3 minutes and 6 seconds remaining to go. Let's see. Coach says, and I picked Drake London at 13 for the mock draft, but you never know with the taking because they need everything, but it's not all about speed. It's all about if you can get wide open separation and coverage. That's right. A receiver that can go up and make the plays on the 50-50 ball. That's what you need. Speed looks great on paper. Speed looks good on Madden. But when it all comes down to it, you need a receiver that can go up and win the 50-50 ball. Someone like a Mike Evans or something like that can go and get the contested passes. And A.J. Brown, guys like that. Meanwhile, Kevin Durant pulls up for 3, and he missed that one. All right, Jason Tatum with the rebound there. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. All right, going to bring the ball up court here. Gives it up to Marcus Smart now. Again, the Celtics hosting the 12-point lead here, 85-73. Again, the Brooklyn Nets right now, they are in the bonus. JD kicks it out to White for 3, and White missed that one. Nets get the rebound. Kyrie Irving's going to bring it up court here. Turns on the Jets, gets inside here, lays it up, gets that one to fall. It's a 10-point game. 85-75 in the third quarter with 2 minutes and 2 seconds to go. Let's see. Coach says, and I picked Drake London at 13 for the mock draft, but you never know with the taking because, oh, yeah, that's right. I read that one. All right, let's see. All right, so the Celtics right now, they call a timeout. They call a full timeout right now, but a minute and 54 seconds left to go in the third quarter. They're up by 10, 85-75 right now. And so Jason Tatum heating up out there, 24 points, 7-13 out there on the court, 3 of 5 from three-point range. He's got 5 assists. He's got 3 rebounds there. Marcus Smart, he's got 10 points here. You look at Grant Williams, he's got 14 points. White, he's got 7 points as well. And so the Celtics right now, they're out there balling. And then you look at the Nets. I mean, Kevin Durant, 27 points right now, 8 of 19 out there on the court. But despite the 27 points, they're still down by 10. You know, Kyrie's got 13. Seth, he's got 13 as well. And then, you know, Claxton off the bench, he's got 13 also in this one. Let's see. Coach says, don't have to have the best of speed. Drake London knows how to get open and separation and coverage. I know we got Nico Collins on the other side, but on the other side, he may be a little faster. I don't think that would hurt. Let's see. Mike says, Coach, is Mills any good at quarterback? And so that's the question he has for Coach Dante. Is Mills any good at quarterback? Let's see. Mike says, JB, I'm liking these Celtics. And so, oh, yeah, I mean, these Celtics, they're growing on me as well. However, as a Laker fan, I cannot sit back and watch the Celtics get another championship. Can't do it. Someone has to beat them and all like that. And I got them, you know, go ahead and win today. Get that out the way. But someone has to beat them because I can't have the Celtics getting another championship title. Nothing against this team and all like that. But the Laker fan in me, I just can't root for the Celtics to win a championship. But again, we are currently right now at the commercial still right now. Let's see. Coach says, check his stats. Last year, he was the second best rookie quarterback. He had some upside, but will ice a franchise quarterback? I don't know yet. It's still a judgment rule on them. And so I'd say the same thing. Honestly. Let's see. Coach says he showed good flashes. And so for me, Davis Mills showed that despite everything that was happening on, he showed the ability to improve. Because there was a stretch. If you watch, there was a stretch where Houston really started getting it going. There was really two stretches. One time, the first time was with Tyrod Taylor before he got hurt. Before he got hurt, Houston was out there doing some things. But then Davis Mills came in there and he started getting better and better and better. Next thing I know, I'm watching Patriots versus the Texans. And I'm like, man, these guys are going to beat us. And luckily, we were able to win that one. But the Texans, they improved. Now, a lot of people didn't notice that, but Davis Mills, he showed a lot of improvement, and he showed, some good flashes here and there that made them think, okay, we don't have to go out there and necessarily draft a quarterback this year and all of that, because Davis Mills showed that, he did good. Now, if he can take the next leap, that's what you want. If he can take the next leap and improve upon what he did last year, then then they found a steal in terms of, their quarterback, for the future. And we'll find that out next year. Kind of like how Jalen Hurts was for the Eagles and all like that. And even so, if he goes out there and does good, it's probably going to take a good solid 2 years in a row for them to really know for sure about Davis Mills. But if he goes out there and gives you the production he's actually capable of doing, that's great for the Texans, because now you can go ahead and get pieces around him and continue to build this team the right way. Because let's not forget, Brandon Cooks, he was that guy. But, he did a lot for, a team that really just had Brandon Cooks out there. Nico Collins was a rookie at that point and stuff like that. But he had a lot of things that he had to work with that team, and he did a pretty good job considering the circumstances. So you give him another year and all like that, another year to learn the system and stuff like that. Obviously coaching changes, stuff like that. But give him some weapons. Let's see what he can do. Get this man Evan Neal, and let's really see what he can do. I want Evan Neal protecting me. If Evan Neal's blocking for me, I'll go out there and play quarterback myself. Meanwhile, the score right now, the Celtics lead this one 88-75 in the third quarter with a minute and 28 seconds to go. Let's see, old man says, I hate for KI pushing them to win. And so, let's see, coach says, facts, JB, appreciate that. All right, Nets inbound the ball here. Blake Griffin has it up top. He makes the pass to Seth. Gives it up to Dragic here, and he's going to shoot the three. Missed it. Got the rebound, though. Kicks it out. Patty Mills for three. He missed it. Celtics get the rebound here. So Jason Tatum with the basketball here. Going to cross half court. Gets it inside. Puts it up. Oh, he missed that one. That's one you got to finish right there. Mike says, okay, thanks, coach. Ball's tipped. Goes out of bounds there. Ball is going to stay with the Brooklyn Nets. Let's see. Mike says, honestly, Tyrod may be a solution for a year for the Panthers. And so that would not be a bad idea. I don't know where Tyrod is right now, but if he's in free agency right now, and if I'm Carolina, what are we waiting on? Let's make the call. It's not going to cost you a lot, and he can come in and provide a lot of leadership. That he can. Now, can he stay healthy? That's an entirely different conversation right there. But, my man, I do believe that would be a great option for them. Meanwhile, Boston has it right now. White goes in there, and he lays it in there 90-75. 15-point lead for the Boston Celtics here with 34 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Roger kicks it out there. Patty Mills for three. Missed that one. Roger gets the rebound. Going to kick it out again. Makes the pass. This time Seth for three, and he gets it to fall. He gets that one to fall there. I'm telling you guys, it's the last name. Coach says, yes, sir, Mike. All right, let's see. Mike says, it's neat. So Nico is okay. And so let's see what Coach says. Coach says, yep, Nico Collins is pretty solid. He came on at the end of last year. Him and Davis Mills and Brevin Jordan, the tight end out of Miami, they have a good connection. And so that's what you need to get. You need to have that core together. Let them take that leap together and stuff like that. Get another piece as well. You think about young guys that was growing together. Think about what Cincinnati had and stuff like that in terms of young guys growing together. So absolutely would love that right there. But here we go, guys, in the third quarter with 22.1 seconds left to go. And right out of Boston Celtics leading 90-78. But we got Seth Curry just hit that three-point shot here. And let's see if he can make this a 4-point play here at the free throw line. Free throw is up. Oh, he missed that one. Celtics get it here. No shot clock right now. About 16 seconds to work with here for the final seconds of the third quarter. Let's see if Boston can make it count right now. Jason Tatum with the basketball here, guarded by Bruce Brown here. Going to utilize the screen. Griffin's on him now. Got about 3 seconds to work with. Makes the pass in the corner. White for three. Oh, he missed that one. He missed that one. So at the end of the third quarter, Boston with a 12-point lead, 90-78 here. Boston has won every single quarter in terms of just breaking it down quarter by quarter. They outscored Brooklyn 30-26 the first quarter, outscored them 28-24 in the second quarter, and in the third quarter, outscored them 32-28. And so 1 quarter remains for Brooklyn. And so if they end up losing this one, barring a great fourth quarter, that'll be their season right there, guys. And so it comes down to 1 quarter for these guys. Let's see. Mike says if Murray becomes available, what should Panthers give up? And so, oh, man, a guy like that, if he became available, I mean, they should give up almost everything, literally. But now's a good time, if you haven't done so already, to make sure that you press the thumbs up button right now. And also, if you're someone that's new, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, because in addition to these NBA playoff games, we're talking a lot of the NFL draft stuff, obviously from mock drafts to when the actual NFL draft happens and stuff like that. I'll be going live that day as well. Then, some post-draft stuff. Obviously, continue with the playoffs, a little bit of the USFL stuff as well. A lot of stuff taking place this time of the year on the channel. Definitely a busy time, so make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel if you're not already. But yeah, Mike, in terms of if a guy like, Kyler Murray became available right there, if you're Carolina, you go ahead and say, all right, we'll give you a first this year, we'll give you a first next year, we'll give you a second as well, and then we'll probably, if you want to throw in somebody as well, we'll do that for you as well. But, they give up a lot because you know how quarterbacks are of a premium. A guy like Kyler Murray, it's going to cost you a lot to get him. Let's see. Mike says, Coach, who's Texas' best running back? Mac's still good. And again, that's Marlon Mack that came over. But again, right now, we're currently at the commercial, thanks to it being the end of the third quarter right now. Jason Tatum, 24 points right now so far in this game for the Boston Celtics. But it's not just him. You've got Jaylen Brown. He's got 16 points here. Marcus Smart's got 10 points as well. Grant Williams, he's got 14 points here. White, he's got 9 points here as well. Horford, he's got 8 points also. I could go on and on for this team. But this team, they're giving it their all on the offensive and defensive side of the ball here. Meanwhile, for the Brooklyn Nets, Kevin Durant, he's got 27 points in this one as well. Steph Curry, he's got 16 points. Claxton, he's got 13 points here. Now, Kyrie, he's got 13 points here. He's 3 of 8 out there shooting right now in this one. And so, right now, honestly, there's a lot of differences in this game. You look at the difference in rebounding. Boston's running that category right now, and they're running at 35-27 in that category right there. And so, honestly, at this point right here, it comes down to this final quarter. They have to have the best quarter of the series for Brooklyn if they plan on extending this series. And so, let's see, Mike says, is Memphis still in? And so, yeah, what is that series right now? I forget off the top of my head what that series is right now, and if they played another game since then. But absolutely. And so, but yeah, last I saw it was tied up 2-2. Last I checked on that one, haven't been checking for them there. But yeah, tomorrow would be game 5. So yeah, they're all tied up 2-2 still for that one. And so Mike says, how did Nuggets game go? And so, yeah, so for the Nuggets, they actually ended up last time they were out there, they actually had won that one against Golden State somehow. And they avoided the sweep. They avoided the sweep by winning that one against the Golden State Warriors, 126-121. So they avoided the sweep last time out there. And again, the fourth quarter is getting ready to get on the way right now. Let's see. Coach says, yeah, Marlon Mack is all running back, but I don't know if he's the best running back that we got because he's been hurt. But we're definitely going to drop the running back. And so, all right, but here we go. Kevin Durant goes inside strong. He missed that when Theus gets the rebound there, gives it up to Jaylen Brown, who crosses half court right now, guarded by Kyrie Irving. And so Theus tries to set a screen for him. Still has the basketball here. Going to shoot the three. Missed that one. Rebound, Kevin Durant. Again, right now, Boston leads 90-78 right now. KD crosses half court here. Gives it up to Seth. Seth gets by Theus there. Lays it up. Gets that one to fall. All right, so it's 90-80. A 10-point game here. Again, the Celtics right now, they are up right now. And this one in the fourth quarter, not to mention up in the series 3-0. And they win this one. You can pull out the broom, guys. Jaylen Brown has it, kicks it in the corner to White, who gives it back to Brown. Guarded by Dragic here. Goes inside, kicks it out. 3-point shot is up. Missed that one. All right, you've got White Dragic here with the rebound here for the Nets. Curry, pump fakes. Pulls up for the jumper. Gets that one to just roll in there. So it's 90-82. All right, an 8-point game right now. Season on the line. Let's see, Coach says, already came out and Ben said that we're going to be drafting a running back. I think we're going to drop the receiver. And don't be surprised. That's why I always pick a receiver in the first round. And so, meanwhile, Durant goes in there. Gonna wave that one off there. Let's see, Coach says, because I think we really is going to get a receiver just because we got Nico Collins and Brandon Cooks. Yes, Chris Moore came along. I still think we're going to draft one. Let's see, Mike says Curry on the Nets. And so, yeah, Mike, Seth Curry was a part of the trade package that sent James Harden flying over to Philly. And in exchange, one of the guys they got back. Guys like him, Ben Simmons, all of those guys. Meanwhile, KD gets that in the fall. All right, so it's 90-84. 90-84 right now. So KD, he's got 29 points right now. Seth Curry's got 20 points. And Kyrie, he's got 13 points so far in this one. But KD trying to will this team on to see another game. Let's see, Mike says Brandon Cooks was drafted high. And so good old Brandon Cooks. But again, right now we're currently at the commercial here because the Boston Celtics called a full timeout. So they called a full timeout. But again, we are still right now currently at the commercial right now. But yeah, so far in this fourth quarter, though, I mean, Brooklyn, off to a quick start in the fourth quarter. Can they keep it going, though? And will they be able to take the lead? And if they take the lead, can they finish the game here? I mean, everything's on the line here. So let's see if KD has anything to prevent them from getting swept. We saw the Nuggets be able to do it. And we also saw Toronto do it. Can we see the same happen here with Brooklyn? Let's see, Mike says, thank you, JB. Yeah, anytime, Mike, anytime. Let's see, old man says, Nets not out, but if KD and Kyrie keep missing shots and keep turning the ball over, who knows? And so, let's see, Mike says, Coach, did you watch any USFL? What do you think? And so, and Mike says, oh, do you watch any? And so, yeah, I definitely gotta find some time to definitely get something going in terms of that at some point. If it's not going to be this weekend, then I think it'll probably be the following weekend, if not this weekend. Because with this weekend, obviously, day 3 of the draft will be Saturday right there. And so Sunday, I may do some type of draft recap. Or if not that, then I'll probably do some type of NBA playoffs. But definitely do something there. But if not this weekend, and probably I would think the next weekend would probably be a good time for me to squeeze in a USFL game, especially since every other day will basically be NBA playoffs here. So, absolutely. But yeah, I mean, I noticed that I crossed the 1,300, subscriber mark. So definitely happy about that. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for all your subscribes and definitely all the support along the way to be 1,300 deep, guys. Really appreciate that as we continue to march to try to get to JB2K. That is definitely the goal this year, to reach JB2K for sure. Let's see, old man says, only highlights, but I want to start watching. And so Yeah, I'm thinking if not this weekend and maybe the following weekend, it'll probably be a good time for me to just stream that and see how that stream goes. If that stream goes pretty good, then I may just go ahead and just dedicate probably just, like Saturday to that, for the remainder of these seasons and do the playoffs, the rest of the days. Gives the ball up to Jason Tatum, guarded by Kevin Durant. Going to try to set the screen. Two guys on him now. Gives it up. Gets inside. Puts it up. Missed that one. Blake Griffin gets the rebound. Going to give it to Steph. Again, right now they're down by 6 points. 90-84 right now. They're on a 9-0 run. Kevin Durant gets it. And so, unable to convert. Both KD and Blake Griffin there. Celtics with it. JT gets it. Goes inside. He's going to throw it down. 92-84. Jason Tatum with 26 points, 8 of 15 out there in the court. But Kyrie, he goes and lays it up here. Okay, 92-86. Almost forgot Kyrie was out there on the court, to be honest. But he got that one to fall. 15 points from him and 4 assists. All right, but here we go. You've got Brown here, brings across half court here for the Celtics. Guarded by Kyrie, gives it up to JT. Guarded by Durant. Gonna take the long three. And gonna make the long three. Just like that. Celtics lead 95-86. Every time the Nets get a little bit of hope here, the Celtics come back stronger than ever. But Kyrie Irving has it up top here. Try to set the screen for him. Two guys on him. Gets it down low, kicks it out. KD wants it. Pulls up for the jumper. Gets that one to fall. All right, so KD got that one to fall. 7-point game. 95-88 right now. Here in the fourth quarter with about 8 minutes and 28 seconds to go. Kevin Durant has 31 points here, along with 6 rebounds and 7 assists. Jason Tatum with the ball here, going to set the screen for him. KD trying to guard him. Goes inside there. Oh. Takes the charge on that one. And again, just a reminder that now is a good time to make sure that you guys press the thumbs up button and also subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed already to help this channel on this chase to the JB2K race. That's what we're aiming for, 2K subscribers here this year. Let's see if we can make that happen, guys. But again, right now, here we go. So we got a coach's challenge right now. Coach's challenge to see if this was indeed a charge or not. Here in the fourth quarter with the Celtics leading 95-88 and the Celtics calling a full timeout right now. So right now, we're currently at the commercial right now. And just a heads up, if you're wondering what's going on with the Raptors and 76ers game right now, the Raptors are leading. I believe it's 48-41 over the 76ers right now. And they're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes and 17 seconds to go before the end of the second quarter there. But yeah, so far in this one, look at the Brooklyn Nets here. It's Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, he's finally coming out here and playing like the Kevin Durant that we're used to seeing with his 31 points right now. He's also got 7 assists. He's got 6 rebounds out there, 10 of 24. Kevin Durant, when he's playing elimination type of games, he goes out there and plays his absolute best. And so it's good to see that he's out there playing like that because his team needs it. Steph Curry, 8 of 12 out there, 4 of 8 from three-point range. He's got him 20 points in this one. Kyrie's got 15 points. Also off the bench, you've got Claxton with 13 points as well. And those 4 are basically carrying the load right now for the Brooklyn Nets. But Boston Celtics right now, Jason Tatum, 29 points, 9 of 16 out there in the court, 4 of 6 from three-point range here, 7 of 8 from the free throw line here. He's got 5 assists in this one as well. He's got 5 turnovers also there, but, he's got 29 points there. Aside from him, you've got Jaylen Brown with 16 points here, 7 of 17 out there in the court. You've got Grant Williams. He's got 14 points out there. You've got White with 9 points out there as well. Horford, he's got 8 points out there as well. Team effort. Marcus Smart, he's got 10 points here. So it's been a team effort. Matter of fact, Smart also has 11 assists in this game as well. So, yeah, getting it done offensively and defensively here in this one. But, yeah, as a team, though, the Boston Celtics, 35 of 75 out there on the court. And for the Brooklyn Nets, they are 32 of 65 out there on the court. All right, but we're still at the commercial right now. But when we come back, we'll see if the replay will confirm or deny what the officials originally called out there. All right, so guys, earlier we talked about our most hated NFL franchise. What is your most hated NBA franchise? Your most hated NBA franchise? Let me know that in the comment section here, guys. Your most hated NBA franchise. If there's more than one, then let me know which one's your most hated and which one's your second most. If you want to go up to 3, that works as well. But let me know your most hated NBA franchise. Let's see. Old man says, closer game than I thought it would be. And so I was wondering at first. It looked like for a minute, Boston was going to go ahead and take control of things here. But Kevin Durant, he's finally gone out there and playing close to his potential. So we'll see. We will see how this closes. Kyrie Irving with the basketball here right now. Gives it up to Blake Griffin. He gives it up to Kevin Durant on the wing. Oh, they're going to call that foul right there. Heck of a job by Marcus Smart to sell that call right there. And he sold it. And the referee bought it too. But that's going to be a turnover right there. But again, right now the officials are taking a second look at this to make sure they got this right. Yeah, there's nothing excessive about that one right there. So but that's going to be Kevin Durant's 4th foul right there. That's his 4th foul right there. And so again, he picked up a couple fouls early in this one, had to play through it. Meanwhile, the Celtics right now, they got quite a few guys right now that's got a couple fouls themselves. Jason Tatum, he's got 5 fouls here. Daniel Theis, he's got 4. You've got both Williams, one with 4, the other with 3. And so they got a couple guys in foul trouble right now. Meanwhile, Marcus Smart with the basketball up top here. Couple screens being set. Going to have another foul called here. Let's see. Old man says, any team LeBron is on, and the Lakers will be my team again once he's off the team. And so, so old man says, any team that LeBron is on. Meanwhile, the Celtics inbound the ball here. Williams has it up top, gives it up to Smart. Smart gives it to Brown. Guarded by Dragic here, and so kicks it across the corner there. Al Horford for 3. Gets that one to fall. Okay, 98-88. It must be in the water tonight, guys, because these guys, every time it gets remotely close, they come up with a big-time 3. Kyrie gives it up to Kevin Durant, who gives it back to Kyrie right now. Guarded by Williams. Kyrie goes inside, bounce passes it, kicks it out. Seth for 3. Gets that one to fall. Okay. Let's see. Mike says, yes, congrats, JB. Appreciate that, Mike. Appreciate that. Absolutely. Meanwhile, Marcus Smart here. Going to bring the ball up cross half court here. Let's see. Mike says next week will soon all the draft then NBA really gets competitive. And so that's right. NBA gets competitive and stuff like that. And then, obviously we have when the NFL releases its schedule, I believe it's supposed to be like May 12th, I think. Meanwhile, Marcus Smart for 3 here. So 101-91 right now. A 10-point lead again. And so Dragic has it here, gives it up to Kyrie, who gives it back to Dragic. He's going to shoot the 3, and he's going to make the 3. So it's a 3 party. Everybody's exchanging 3s right now with about 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. And what may be the final minutes possibly for the Nets, unless the Nets come out here and have a strong finish to this quarter. Gives it up to Al Horford. He goes up there, missed that one badly. Dragic gets the rebound here, going to go up with this one. Turns on the speed here. Lays it up and gets it to fall. 101-96. The fans are standing up. They understand the situation. It's now or never for Brooklyn. Marcus Smart with the basketball here, guarded by KD. And he gives it up to Horford. Gives it up to Brown here. So Brown guarded by Curry. Gets inside. Able to draw some contact. Let's see. Mike says next week we'll soon. That's right. All drafting NBA really is competitive. Mike says, a lot of good players in this game. And so yes. I mean, Dragic, hey, he's been putting in work. He's got 8 rebounds in this one, 7 points, 4 assists. He's been putting in some work. But right now, we got Jaylen Brown right now at the free throw line. So far, it's a 5-point game. Let's see if he can extend that. All right, gets the first free throw to fall there, 102-96. All right, so we go again. Brown right now at the free throw line again. He missed that one. All right, so the Nets get the rebound here. So it is right now currently a 6-point game right now. Celtics lead 102-96 here in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes, 38 seconds to go. Kyrie Irving with the basketball guarded by Marcus Smart here. Behind the back pass to KD. Curry has it. Curry drives inside, kicks it out to Kyrie. Kyrie shoots. Oh, he missed that one. It's going to be a foul here. It's going to be a foul here. Marcus Smart's just looking like really. Let's see. Right now, I see that we're at 11 thumbs up. So, yeah, let's see if we can get to 15 thumbs up before this is all said and done. All right. Right now, the Nets have it. Kevin Durant has it guarded by Al Horford. He gives it up, though, for 3. Gets that one off the backboard. Sometimes it's good just to be lucky. And that's exactly what happened on that one. A 3-point game. Goran Dragic hit that one. He's got 10 points in this one. But Jaylen Brown with the basketball here versus Kyrie. Shot goes up. Gets that one a fall plus the foul. So just like that, Boston not shying away from the moment. Uh-oh. I see it right here. Old man says JBOT. What do you guys think? JBOT or nah? What do you guys think? And again, right now it's a 5-point game, but we've got Brown right now going to the free throw line. Gets that one to fall. All right, so it's 105-99. Got Brooklyn with it. Kevin Durant's going to get the ball up top here, sets the screen for him. Guarded by Williams. Gonna pull the 3. Missed it. Celtics get the rebound. Got about 4 minutes and 48 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Jaylen Brown crosses half court here. Jason Tatum has it up top. Drives inside, kicks it out. Williams pump fakes, goes inside. Lays it off the glass there, but Marcus Smart to tip it in. 107-99 is an 8-point game right now here in the fourth quarter with 4 minutes, 32 seconds left to go. So right now we've got a timeout called by the Brooklyn Nets. Let's see, old man says, nah, Boston won't let Kyrie win. They hate him too much. Let's see, Mike says, I thought your draft with old guest coach was really, really good. Appreciate that, Mike. Appreciate that. Yeah, definitely appreciate that. Let's see, Mike says, need others to hear that. And so, yes, if we could spread the word, most definitely. But that's why tomorrow we're going to be streaming. We're going to be with Coach Dante. They're going to collab with him. And so go through another 3-round mock draft with him. We'll see how that plays out there. But that's going to be a fun experience right there. Obviously, you know, drafts are going to play out differently, but that's certainly going to be fun right there. Then obviously when it's live, I'll be looking forward to watching that as well. You know, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'll be streaming those 3 days. Definitely looking forward to seeing the upcoming draft and stuff like that. Certainly looking forward to it. All right, so right now, fresh off the timeout there for the Brooklyn Nets here with 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here. Right now, the Celtics lead by 8, 107-99. Can Boston finish this one here and bring out the broom, or will Brooklyn find a way to extend this one more game? All right, so Kevin Durant looking to inbound the ball here. Gets it inbound to Blake Griffin. Gives it up to Seth Curry right now. Going to give it to Kevin Durant here, who's posting up on the block. Turnaround fadeaway, and he gets that one to fall. All right, so KD hits that one. KD been putting in work tonight, y'all. 33 points right now. Fans can only wonder if he had done that all season series long, this would be a different story. But right now, Jason Tatum with the basketball here. They're going to try to set the screen for him. Gives the ball up to Hal Horford, who shoots the three. Missed that one. All right, Irving gets the rebound here. Kevin Durant has it. Gives the ball to Seth with about 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Looking to set the screen for him. Gives it up to Kyrie. Kyrie goes inside. Puts it up there. Good, strong finish there by Kyrie. 107 to 103 here in the fourth quarter with about 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the fourth. Kyrie's got 17 points right now. You got Marcus Smart with it. They set the pick. Goes inside. Puts it up. And that is good. All right, 109 to 103. All right, you've got Kyrie with the basketball here. Crossing half court. Down by 6. Going to set the screen for him. Gives the pass to Griffin. He's going to shoot the three. He's not afraid to shoot it. He missed it. Al Horford gets the rebound there. Jason Tatum with the basketball there. His team up by 6 with 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Guarded by Dragic here. Going to set the screen there. Makes the pass to Smart, who gives it back. Ball goes out of bounds. Their possession will stay with the Celtics. Wow, so just like that. Wow, so Tatum picks up number 6. Wow. And so, wow. So that play right there, they're going to call that a foul. Wow. Let's see if this alters the ending of this one. Right now, Kevin Durant has it right now in the wing. Goes to work. Puts the jumper up there. Missed it. They get the offensive rebound. There is a foul. Wow. Referees are starting to alter the outcome of this one potentially. Let's see, old man says that's not good. If Nets were going to take over this game, it has to be now. Let's see, Mike says Durant, what year he entered the league, JB, and so Kevin Durant, what year did he enter this? Meanwhile, from way downtown, Kyrie decides, you know what? I'm going to show up anyway, guys. I'm going to show up. And so, but wow, that is insane. All right, right now, Al Horford with the basketball here. Posting up on the block. Let's see if he's going to use that post-up move. Gets inside, real aggressive. Missed that one. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going the other way. Nets basketball. And right now, they're getting fired up by some defense. You don't see that all the time. All right, so yeah, he goes back to 2007. Back to 2007 was his first year in the league. That's right. Meanwhile, Kyrie, oh, he missed that one. Celtics get the rebound here. They're up by 3. They give it to Brown. So now, without Jason Tatum, he's been their clutch guy in the series. Let's see if Jaylen Brown can deliver here. And he loses the ball here. He lost the ball plus the personal foul there. What are we doing? What are we doing? If anybody wondered Jason Tatum's value here on this Celtics team, I think we're about to find out here in a minute. Yeah, I'm looking and I'm like, Brooklyn's playing defense? Wow. Let's see, Mike says, bring Buffalo Braves back. All right, Kyrie's looking to inbound the ball here. He does inbound it to Dragic. Dragic has it with about a minute and 39 seconds left to go. Across the half court right now, guarded by White. He's going to give it up to Kevin Durant here. Kevin Durant, he's going to be going against Williams one-on-one right now. Everybody's trying to spread the court here. Drives inside, puts it up, and KD gets it to fall. It's a 1-point game with a minute and 28 seconds left to go. You think back to game one when it was going like super close. That time Jason Tatum was able to close this one, but now we've got no Jason Tatum because he's fouled out. Marcus Smart with the basketball here, has it up top here. With about a minute and 18 seconds to go in the fourth quarter, Celtics up 109-108. He tries to split the defenders. Instead, he hits the court. That's going to be a foul there against Blake. Personal foul. Let's see, Mike says, I strongly dislike Heat when they brought them championships. Mr. JB would not be happy about that, Mike. He would not be happy about hearing you say that. He is a Heat fan. Let's see, Mike says, I was mad at the refs because I was rooting Cleveland. Let's see, old man says 2007 KD was drafted. And so that's why, because it was the same draft class that produced Greg Oden. I know it's been a while, but I had almost forgot about that. But here we go, guys. Fourth quarter, a minute, 15 seconds. They inbound the ball here. Marcus Smart has the ball up top here. So everybody's spread out right now. Going to try to set the screen for him. He makes the pass to Brown. 5 seconds to work with. Brown goes inside. Almost lost the ball, but somehow able to finish at the rim still. 111-108. Kevin Durant with the basketball with a minute left to go in the game. Jaylen Brown has 22 points. KD for three. Oh, he missed that one. Oh, that's going to hurt his clutch ability right there. That's going to hurt the way people remember this man to be in clutch. But Marcus Smart with the basketball, they got a 3-point lead right now. 45 seconds left to go. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Everybody is spread out right now, giving this man some room to work with. White is coming. He wants to set the screen there, but Marcus Smart saying, no, back off. I got this. He goes inside. Smart loses the basketball, but possession will stay here. They got 3.5 seconds on the shot clock to work with. Right now, Brooklyn, they have not been known for their defense, but they need their defense right now more than ever. And right now, Jason Tatum, all he can do is stay on the sideline and watch. All right, White's getting ready. Let's see, inbound the ball here for the Celtics. Brown has it. Takes the jumper. Missed that one. And all right, so Brooklyn gets the rebound. Kevin Durant has it right now. And so Marcus Smart dives on the floor trying to get it. And, oh, they're going to call him for it. They're going to call him for it. That's a foul right there. Look at him showing some sportsmanship right there, helping Durant up off the floor. Let's see, Mike says, was there a player, Grant, Detroit, something played lots of years? And so I'm trying to think, Grant. That sounds familiar. I can't think of a Grant right now off the top of my head for some reason. Let's see. Old man says Boston needs to slow down and stop turning the ball over. And so they're used to Jason Tatum right now, leading them to the finish line at this point right now. But without him, I mean, this is foreign territory for them. Again, it's a 3-point game right now, and Brooklyn is in the bonus. All right, Durant gets that to fall. 111-109. 2-point game. Can KD hit this free throw? Big free throws. Durant shoots. Oh, he missed that one. Meanwhile, Marcus Smart and company with an opportunity, and he missed that one. But they got the tip in. 13.7 seconds left to work with, and they're going to call a timeout. That was a big missed free throw by Durant, and he knows it. So it's a 4-point game, guys. 4-point game. Does anybody here give Brooklyn a chance to pull this off or at least extend it to overtime. Does anybody believe in Brooklyn right here, right now? Again, so far in this one, Kevin Durant, he's got you 36 points right now. He is 2 of 9 from three-point range, however, but 12 of 29 out there in the court. You got Seth. He's 5 of 9 from three-point range. If he gets an open look, would not mind him taking a three-point shot. You've got Kyrie. He's got 20 points in this one. Claxton's got 13. Drogic's got 10 for the Brooklyn Nets. Let's see. Old man says, not a hate is too much. So old man says the hate's going to prevent that from happening. Mike says JBOT. So Mike's thinking JBOT at the least. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I say go for the three-point shot. If you can get someone like Seth, the basketball, go for that three. They're going to have Dragic to try to inbound the ball here. You know they want to get to Kevin Durant here. And he inbounds the ball to KD. KD for three. Oh, he missed that one. He missed that one. Oh, I know Shannon Sharp's going to be talking about Kevin Durant missing the free throw, the three-point shot. I can hear it now. But, man, you got to hit those right there. I mean, this is what it comes down to. This is your team. Three-point shot goes up, and he missed it. All right, it's official review right now. But, man, with 7.1 seconds left to go, and what's looking to be the season for the Brooklyn Nets. All right, so we got Marcus Smart here. Gets that free throw. Right now it's 114 to 109. Let's see if he can get the next free throw as well. Again, just 7.1 seconds left to work with here. So let's see if Brooklyn has anything in the playbook right now to try to win this game here. All right, so Marcus Smart, he takes care of business 2 for 2 at the free throw line here. And the Nets are going to call a timeout here with 7.1 seconds remaining. They trail by 6 points right now, 115 to 109. And so, man, but what a series it's been for Boston. Boston came out ready in this series. I mean, let's talk about Boston here as a team. Well, in this game right now, they are 42 of 89. You know, Jason Tatum, he's 9 of 16, 29 points in this one. You've got Brown. He's got 22 points in this one as well, 9 to 20 out there in the court. 0 of 5 for three-point range there, but hey, it didn't matter today. But you also have Smart. He's got 19 points in this one. Horford's got 13 points. Williams has 14 points. White is 9 points here. I mean, you had about a good 7 guys involved offensively here. And so even when Jason Tatum went out, the rest of the team still able to step up and be clutch. That speaks a lot about this team. Let's see. Old man says Shannon Sharp is going ham on Skip Bayless tomorrow. I can hear it now. If LeBron would have done that, you Skip would have killed him. And you know it's true. You know it's true. Matter of fact, he'll still find a way to throw LeBron in that bus. But you know it's true. We saw it at the free throw line. We saw it there with the three-point shot there, quite frankly. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I thought he was a little bit more clutch than this. But we've seen it time and time again. You remember last year against Milwaukee, it came down to Kevin Durant having to shoot a game-winning shot, missed that one as well. Right now, Kyrie's going to inbound the ball here. All right, he inbounds it. KD's looking. KD's going to shoot the three. All right, he gets stopped with the fall. Okay. 115 to 112. I mean, if you can get a steal and just put a three up, that'd be great. All right, foul immediately. All right, so we got Marcus Smart walking up here to the line. And so just a reminder that the next live stream that I will be doing, it'll take place on Wednesday. And so I'll get that set up probably after the stream here perhaps. But again, tomorrow we're going to be on Coach Dante's channel there. So I'll drop a community post there to have the link whenever I get the link from Coach Dante and stuff like that. But absolutely, that's what we'll be doing tomorrow, the 3-round mock draft there. So I'll be back here on Wednesday when it comes to this channel specifically on Wednesday. And so, all right, so he missed the second free throw, but it doesn't matter because their season right there is over. Brooklyn has been swept in this playoff series, 116 to 112. This Boston team, they made a statement in this series right here. This is their 8th series sweep in franchise history, but this one right here has to feel extremely sweet right here because this Brooklyn team, this was the preseason favorites by many people, preseason favorites. And so, but they were unable to win. And so now they get to sit back and watch and see what Milwaukee and Chicago is going to do. Can Milwaukee close it out, or can Chicago keep the series going? And so, but yeah, definitely it's been great, guys. It has been really great. And let's see. Old man says Damian Harris just tweeted out, get the brooms ready. And so, yes. Let's see. Old man says, told you JB to hate for Kyrie would be too much for the Nets. And so, oh, yes, definitely was way too much for him. No doubt about that. No doubt about that whatsoever. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for coming out and joining us here. And so, wow, we got to see Brooklyn get eliminated here. I mean, despite the fact that Brooklyn played good that quarter there, they actually outscored Boston 34 to 26 in that quarter. However, due to the previous 3 quarters, it was not enough. And despite the fact that Jason Tatum got fouled out the game, it was not enough for Brooklyn to keep their season going. So with that being said, guys, Boston has won this from 116 to 112. Let's see. Old man says another great stream. JB, see you tomorrow. Absolutely appreciate that. And definitely do keep your eyes out for when I send you that link. Whenever Coach Dante sends me the link, I'll send you the link as well on Twitter. So that way we can be on his stream tomorrow. So again, we'll be streaming on Coach Dante's channel tomorrow, collabing with him. And that's going to be a fun experience for sure. But yeah, appreciate you guys so much for joining. Gonna go ahead and end the stream, guys. But thank you guys so much for coming out. And again, if you're not subscribed to the channel already, make sure you go ahead and press the subscribe button, guys. But thanks again. It's been real. It's been nice. You guys have a great night. Take care. And looking forward to seeing you guys next time. Appreciate each and every one of you.